Hello and welcome everyone to the first episode of Dungeons and Toads. I'll be Dungeon Master Yog Zula, and we've got a wonderful cast and crew here today.
What's up?
We'll do a little short introduction for the first episode here. Just a little hello. Starting from the bottom left, we've got Devit. Hello, Devit.
Yes, I am playing Divit Dalam, Warlock of the Deep, follower of the Old Ones.
Caught Devit off guard. Yokana, what's
Definitely
going?
did.
What's going? We got Yokana joining us here.
Yeah, I am Jordan Tiedemann, also known as Tiedemann, and I'll be playing as the character Yolkana.
Excellent. Doncor.
I am Donkor Gallus, and I'll be playing an Orc Barbarian.
All right. We're gonna get some Age of Sail music going on because we are out on the open. You're looking at a map right now of part of the world. Big Nose.
I'm Big Nose, and I am a rat man.
That's right. You sure are. Got Hebroni with us.
My name is Hebroni. I'm a half-elf cleric.
That's Hebroni's catchphrase. Okay. So you're joining us. Now, this crew has been together for a few years. Their backstory, they've been with each other for about 3 years thus far. You are a part of an infamous crew of pirates by the name of the Firebats. Under the leadership of your fearless captain Ogzu Firebeard, you have developed a fearsome reputation for being merciless, murderous, and unyielding. Your activity drew the attention of the Sacred Lotus Fleet, as well as mercenaries and other pirates alike. Being enemies of the law with a price on your heads was part of the life. But as the price rose and the law became restless, it was only a matter of time before the unthinkable happened. Your captain, Ogzu Firebeard, was captured. He was taken in the night. You only know that you were docked in Naros when it happened, and that Ogzu was in the company of a raven-haired prostitute. You suspect it may have been the Sacred Lotus Fleet, but it just as easily could have been a mercenary or just about anyone else. You have made many enemies, especially amongst nobles who control significant wealth and are invested in trading over the high seas. With your captain gone and the law at your heels, you had no choice but to run. After several days at sea, you ported in a town called Grulton, off the coast of Gorktar. It is in Grulton where you encountered a man that went only by the name of the Baron. One thing led to another, and you unearthed an ancient evil from a nearby underground cavern and cut the Baron's face clean in half. Your stay in Grulton did not last long, but you did not leave empty-handed. With you was a man named Cragwell, and his wife that he called only his sweet Marianne. Cragwell is a simple man, working as a guardsman for over 20 years in order to provide for the love of his life. That is, until you showed up. Not only did you manipulate Cragwell into aiding and abetting you in your various crimes, but you also destroyed his marriage, and with that, his life. Marianne is no longer in love with Cragwell, thanks to you. Her heart has wandered elsewhere. She has proven herself useful as a cook, but not as much else. Also in your company is a short gnome-like creature by the name of Plup. For what he lacks in just about everything, he makes up for in heart. His spirit is indomitable, and he has proven to always pull through in a pinch. When you can't rely on anyone else, you can probably rely on Plup. Lastly, hitching a ride with you is a man named Ralph, also a guardsman, but we know very little of Ralph. He works hard, and he keeps to himself. He kind of gives everyone the creeps, though we're not sure why. With the addition of these 4 new members, your defeated crew begins to show signs of life again. Perhaps the legacy of the Firebats was not dead, nor should it be forgotten. After a few long days at sea, the crew formerly known as the Firebats has decided to go undercover by the name of the Tunnel Rats. You are reminded of the dangers that lurk in the open ocean when a giant whale nearly capsized your ship. After a hard-fought battle and some ingenuity, the tables were turned on the great blue beast, and the whale became your prisoner. With Big Blue secured to the starboard and the belly of your ship destroyed, you needed to get to shore and you needed to do it quickly. The closest port belongs to the city of Kiper. Kiper is renowned for its lively trade district and tourist attractions. As one of the largest port cities in the world, it stands to reason that you may find some information regarding your missing captain there. Will the tunnel rats be recognized in Kiper? Is Ogzu alive? What will become of the giant whale that you have attached to your ship? Find out in this episode of Dungeons and Toads. Kiper, I barely knew her. Alright, so you guys are out on the ocean. We're going to go to your ship real quick. So we can take a look at that big blue that you've got attached to the side. So here we are. And now you guys had just got finished with an encounter with the whale, some mermaids and sirens were in the mix, but that doesn't really matter. You're now, after a few days at sea, getting close to docking in the city of Kiper, and you can see in the distance about 500 feet away where the dock is. There's a fine mist along the horizon. So you have to choose where you want to dock. Now you know that you do have a reputation. You are driving a vessel that belongs to pirates. You might want to think about where exactly you want to park yourselves.
And we have a giant whale attached to us still, don't we?
Yes, you still have the big blue is still attached to the side, so that might raise some eyebrows. You guys, I think you're all on the main deck. Cragwell is down beneath deck. That's where he ended up. And Marianne and Ralph are getting cozy. And Pluff, I believe. You guys had just took a... Did what now?
What did you call the whale?
I call him Big Blue, but that's just a nickname.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard that. Okay.
But Pluff was calling him. Pluff has been calling him Big Blue.
Of course.
So Pluff wakes all you guys up. You guys have been sleeping. It's been a few easy days at sea. You got a lot of time to relax. A brownie! A brownie! I think I see the shore! He runs up and tugs. Now, Yolkan, you're in the crow's nest, are you not?
Yes.
So you two see the shore, but Pluff just saw it before you. He's got eyes like a hawk.
I'll let Pluff have his moment.
Well, that and you lost your spyglass, so...
What spyglass? I do not know what you talk about.
Eyeglasses are very valuable in this realm. 1,000 gold pieces. So that's going to be a big loss for the crew. Alright, so you guys might want to talk about where you want to port here, or if you want to port at all, you know, the option is yours. Kiper, you can see in the distance, it is shrouded in mist, but the main city is atop a large hill. The docks are very busy below, very large, and the town is well guarded. There are large walls surrounding the town. They are used to pirates and bandits. They have a history of being raided and stolen from, so they're prepared for that kind of thing.
I swing down from the crow's nest beside David and kind of yell over to Hebroni, like, if we are to sell this whale, should we not bring it into the dock? I thought we had a contact.
Now, one thing you did find while you were on the ship is Ogzu's ledger. Now, he did take a few notes, as well as draw a little diagram of the city here. And Ogzu has all kinds of pages from his travels. He's been all over the place, so you guys know when you're going somewhere new, you probably can count on Ogzu to have written something down about it. So this is the notes he has taken so far on Kiper. It does look like he marked out a contact in the left side there that he became familiar with, that you might want to look into.
Yeah, somebody else here had a contact. I'm just trying to remember who had it. Or like they knew of someone.
Donkor is familiar with somebody here as well.
His name was Rocheldo.
Name was Rocheldo.
I know of somebody in town as well, but he will not help us with the whale and with the ship.
Well, I thought that was what the point was.
Well, you must speak to Donkor, Big Nose.
That's the man who'll sell the whale or buy the whale. Well, right?
Yeah, Rochelda will, but we're gonna have to be very quiet about it.
Oh, nonsense.
We could get in real big trouble for it.
There's a lot of whores in this map.
Well, you remember the cap.
Priorities.
No, if I remember in the legend, there was an area where the captain said there was no guards. Perhaps that is where we want to go.
Now, where that's marked on the map, that part is still behind walls. In the front of Pernipur, there are two large gates. Huge gates. They're made of a famous tree that grows in the region that Pernipur's built its wealth off of. So they're very strong, and they're clad in bronze and iron. So if you're going to get into Pernipur, your best chance is through those gates. There aren't many other weaknesses in their defenses. Certainly not on that side, at least not that Ozu has marked down. But you are also free to go scout the area. But like I said, they've made a good point defending themselves from bandits and pirates because of their history there. So they're well defended. Everywhere is walled with tall walls, except for the front where the gates are. 4 guardsmen that allow people in and out. However, during the daytime they're open. So they're open. They're not going to shake you down typically unless you look of a particular character.
And you said that like our ship is kind of decently known. Like,
and it's beat up and it's got a whale hanging off of it. You're probably gonna raise a couple of eyebrows if you pull up in that ship.
Well, we're not going to find someone to take care of the whale while we're still on the boat. We got to find a way to park this thing and get in town.
What do you mean? Plop is able to speak to whale. He can take care of whale.
That's right. I can talk to the whale. What do you need me to say?
Well, we need to make sure that no one finds the boat or the whale while we're finding someone to take care of, what did you call her?
I got a Big Blue. That's what I
Big
call her.
Blue.
She's a good girl.
Well, we're trying to find someone to take care of her permanently that can give her a better home than we can.
Wait, you mean to tell me that she can't live with us?
We'll have to see. We're exploring all of our options. Can you babysit for a while?
All right. Anything for you, Hebromney. I'm the first mate, and I'll do what you need me to do. I'll look after
that's-
Big Blue, and I'll look after the ship.
The ship should be repaired.
All right. Well, I don't think there's enough wood to repair the ship. It's real beat
Fix
up
the
right now.
ship.
Oh, I'll do my best.
You had better.
Where's Craggy? I need his help.
Is Craggy a craftsman?
Craggy! Craggy, where are you?
Oh, what is it? What do you need from me? I've had enough, Brownie. I'm tired of being out here on the sea. I feel sick.
Well, I've got good news. We sighted land.
Oh, land, sweet, sweet land. Oh, I can't
We're gonna
wait.
Stay here on the boat with Plop.
Oh, wait, but you said we're going to the land.
Well, we have to take care of some business beforehand. You and Plop have to guard the boat. Come
Oh,
upstairs with me.
I don't like Plop. He scares me.
Whoa, man up.
What do you need me to do on the boat? I'm not good with things.
Repair the boat, or else.
But with what? I don't have any tools.
I don't care where you get the tools.
Oh, this is gonna make my job difficult. I don't think I can do that.
I think we have some tools in the basement of the boat. Yeah, go. Hold on.
Alright, well, I figured you'd look for a skilled craftsman, but if you want to trust me with repairing your vessel, I guess I
Oh,
can do it.
You make a good point. Don't even think about fixing the boat, you know. Stay away from it.
No, alright then, I guess I'll just sit down and have some porridge.
Who cares what you do?
He makes his
Shut
way.
up.
He makes his way into the cabin and doesn't want to be around you anymore because you have to scare him.
So, Dunkor, where can we meet your acquaintance.
He's in Deutschia.
But
This is a big place.
is he in Kiper, or do we have to go inland to find him?
We need to find him. He never told me where he was. He's a very secretive man.
That's promising.
Okay.
Pope might be babysitting that well a bit longer than we thought.
Well, let's ready the away party.
But where are we going to put the ship?
Do we have a rescue boat on this thing? Some kind of rowboat?
I think there's one on the side. I can't really see it.
I don't remember.
The encounter you had with the whale did damage any of these smaller shipping vessels you had, and they are all destroyed. So you have just this husk of a ship right now, as large as it is, and nothing smaller to really go incognito, unless you were to swim or launch yourself from one of the cannons like you famously like to do.
God. We could
Thank you for that information.
We could anchor the ship at a distance and find our way. I remember last time we were here, Ogzu had us climb the mountains to the northeast, if I remember.
Pull back out the ledger to try to take a look at where he had marked mountains. And you can see that it is indeed above the financial district where most of the rich folk lives. Right behind the cathedral, it's a hilly area. That's why they kind of had to build around it. There's a little alcove there. The walls are still tall there, but they're not as tall because you've got a lot of elevation on the ground.
Is there any entrance to the town other than like right here at the port?
Just the front gates just the front gates. That's it.
Well, look, what kind of guy sneaks around the back, climbing hills and jumping over fences? A pirate, a smuggler, a bad guy. We don't want to advertise that. We walk through the front door, we say we're here for business.
That does sound like a plan.
It was all well and good,
Well,
but it
let's
was
go.
before we had thousands of gold on our heads. But my friends, if you want to chance the front gate, I will be with you.
Let's see how busy it is. If there's a crowd, we can get in.
Kerniper is known for always being very busy, so you assume it probably will be. It's about 2 o'clock p.m. daytime. All the workers on the docks are always, there's hundreds of them, as well as people pushing carts up and down the hill up to those gates in and out. So you can be certain that it will be busy there.
Well, damn, let's get off this boat. I don't want to swim. Should we surf again, or is that too conspicuous?
I don't think we should surf in.
Well, I don't think you should surf, Big Nose. Big something else.
Oh. Well, you may have a point.
You get a little flamboyant.
Someone make me a boat.
We can make ourselves a raft.
With what?
All this wood we pulled up.
There are still a lot of broken planks of wood that are resting on the bottom deck, but a lot of it's waterlogged and it's sharp and jagged. Easily could catch a splinter on one of those things, but it is possible that you could craft that into a raft with enough teamwork.
About how many feet?
You
How
know,
many
it's-
feet short?
You know what they say, to fix ship, sometimes you must break ship.
How close are we?
You're still about 500 feet out. You're sailing along the coastline now, thinking about what you want to do.
Well, I definitely don't think we should dock in there. Probably park up, like, anchor up the coast, swim to land, and then walk through the front gate.
I mean, is there a reason why we're not just docking? Are we worried that we're gonna get caught by someone here? Because last time we just docked.
Oh, this is a much bigger city.
And it's a
More high profile. A lot of the Navy or the Sacred Lotus fleet. Sacred Lotus is obviously right next to Thuesia. They're very intertwined with the two nations, so those sailors will be probably around Kurniper. So it's a much better chance of getting recognized here than there would be in Gorktar. Or
And
anywhere
we have
else
a
in
whale
the world.
attached to our boat.
All right. Well,
Even before Ogzu said he never wanted it to dock here. Something about his rival or something like that.
well, then we have to swim. Jump in. Hebroni, you first.
Is Jabroni coming with us? Oh, sorry. I was
What?
thinking. Never mind.
So Brony not invited?
Yeah, stay in the
I was
ship.
thinking of the guard. I mixed up the names.
Well, let's park the boat and hoof it. I think we should go walk along the coastline. I think that'll be
But we have to swim
less
into the
risky.
coastline.
Well, can we dock on the coastline and immediately tell Plup to leave?
You could, I mean, you could have, yeah, you could do that.
Let's do it. Who's in control of the ship?
Whatever we do, don't tell Plup he's a captain.
I heard that!
Do it.
I'm the first mate! I'll be promoted one day, I'm sure. Plup says, dance around in his brand
You're
new
the
outfit.
first fool. Shut up. Big Nose kicks him.
He pulls back from you. I thought we was friends, Big Nose! How could you do that to me? His
Don't
eyes
think
now
I don't
welling up with
remember.
tears. You remember what? You've done nothing but you've given me an outfit, a brand new outfit, and you said I looked
You-
handsome in it.
You took alcohol and you got drunk last time.
I made a fort and I was
Ship like an idiot.
protecting the alcohol inside of my fort. I'll have you know. And I don't want to pull the rank card on you, but I'm first mate, so you do what I say. I'm taking the wheel.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I will throw you off this ship. And I will kill the whale. I don't care. Shut up.
I'll have Big Blue eat you up. She'll gobble you up like in one bite.
Do you know what whales eat, you idiot?
Big Nose, please. We're about to get off. Why you have to pick a fight?
Fish.
Yeah, Big Nose, leave me alone, you
You
bully.
too, Plop. Why don't you focus on the wheel?
Yeah, aye, aye, Captain. Plup salutes you. Marianne comes over and tugs on you. Hey, Brownie, am I coming with you to the shore?
Of course.
Oh, lucky me. Ralph also wanders over. Brownie, you guys kind of ignore me around here, but what am I doing? I'm lost. I got no cause.
Who are you again?
Brony is Ralph, do you not remember?
Oh, Ralph. Right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, I can fight. I could do whatever you need.
He could fix our ship while he's gone.
Yeah, I could do that. I could fix it right up.
Do you have any experience fixing ships?
Built a few birdhouses in my day.
It's not a birdhouse.
Take a nail, you take a hammer, you whack a couple of pieces together.
Then that fails the test. Do not touch the ship.
All
We
right,
have to
well,
find a real craftsman who knows how to fix ships.
yeah, well, you probably find one here, that's for sure.
Oh, will we, young man?
Well, Kurniper's now, because lots of ships coming in and out. We've got real good wood here too. You like good wood, do you, rat boy?
You're talking like you have to take a dump. Let's go.
All right. He's awfully rude. Well, Brownie, you seem to be the authority around here. What do you want me to do?
Come with. If you want to come with, come with. If you want to stay, you can stay.
All right, well, that doesn't really help out much. Where's Marianne going?
I know a use for you. I will climb on your back and you will swim for me.
I don't think that's going to work, friend. I'm probably going to get dunked out of the water and drown.
You're a coward. Never mind.
Well, it's not a good idea. So who's the brains of this operation?
That would be me.
Well,
No.
God.
This looks bleak. All right. How about I'll stay here. Listen, no. Forget it. Forget it. I'll stay here with Plop. Ralph walks over next to Plop.
You've not been paying attention. Ralph? Alright.
Are you chasing Ralph down right now? Is that
Yes, I'm talking to him and he's running away.
Listen, what do you want? What do you want from me? Here to tell me what you want, or I'm staying here with Plop. He's a good guy.
Well, I don't know. You
All right, well then-
declined my only idea.
Was it a bad idea? You're going to try to drown me. I can't. I mean, I don't know what you want.
I don't know why I would drown you.
You're going to sit on my back in the ocean. I'm going to get drowned. I
You don't know how to swim?
I know how to swim, but not with you on my back, mate. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm tired of your voice. Away.
All right, whatever.
Steering the ship.
Ralph goes. Plup is at the wheel. Oh, the wheel's back here. We're gonna have the wheel be here. Is that fine? It makes it more visibly apparent if the wheel's there. Can we agree on that?
All right, that sounds good.
All right, so that's where the wheel will be. We'll draw a little wheel on there. Let me go ahead and put my illustration abilities work. There we go. Excellent. That's awful. I'm going to delete that. All right, so that's where the wheel is, and Plup is currently standing at the wheel because he's trying to take orders. That's a nicer wheel, nice and small. Okay, anyway, Ralph is going down to the second deck. He was tired of Big Nose, and Cragwell is still sitting in the cabin eating his porridge. Marianne wants to tag along with her brony right now. So have you guys devised a working plan here?
Yes.
You want
Swim to shore?
No.
You're gonna have Plup drive the ship away after you drop off.
Plup is going to drive the ship right up to the shore. We'll jump out, and he will speed away with his whale-speaking abilities.
While Plop is down in deck, are you sure you trust Plop Big Nose?
We have no choice. We have tried to control Plup and the whale. We have to trust Plup.
What happened to Plup? Plup is gone. Who put Plup all the way down there?
Plop went to his fort. Did you not notice? Clearly.
Plup's not gonna be able to steer from his fort. Yeah, you better go get Plup when it's time to pull off the plan here.
You come back and he's created like a complicated set of like pulleys and levers so he can steer while in his fort.
Only Plup. All right. So Plup's gonna start working his way back up. He's got a plan.
Oh, or are we having Plop drop us off, or are we setting anchor by the shore and going for a swim?
Yoo-hoo! I heard you. That's the plan. That's what Brownie said. That's what we're gonna do. Now step aside. Let me take the wheel.
Believe it was my idea.
I don't think so. Brownie.
Yes, Plop.
I'm gonna do whatever you say, Captain. Tell him to get aside so I can take the wheel.
I thought I told you to do that 20 minutes ago.
Well, I was trying, and he told me to go to my fort, so I did. I had a few drinks, and I'm back. I'm gonna drive the ship, and we're gonna get you guys into the canopy. All right, here we go.
You needed to talk to the whale to drive this ship.
I talked to the whale. The whale controls, but I control the wheel at the same time. It's a two-man job.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Which one are you doing?
I
You
talked.
said it's a two-man job.
Wait here. Plup walks over and starts whispering over the decks to Big Blue. A few moments later, he comes back. Hey, right? We just double-checked, and we're fine. And you could, stop nagging me.
Plop, it is not a two-man job. It is a one-man job and a one-whale job, is it not?
Oh, that's a funny joke, friend. I like that one. He's a whale, and I'm not really a man, so it's a zero-man job, and it's a whale job, and a Plop job.
Whale of a job.
Oh, it's a whale of a job. Plop claps his hands together. He's having a great time with your jokes.
So, Marianne, have you ever been to Cronapir before?
I've never left Grillton before, as a matter of fact. I've lived there all my life, since I was a wee girl. And I'm very excited to be here with you. I consider it somewhat of a honeymoon for us.
Well, it's going to be very important that you identify the provisions we need when we're in town, and you stock up on your stew supplies.
Oh, anything you say, Brownie. I'll find the stew, and I'll find everything we need, and we'll put extra salt water in the stew for you this time.
Well, I don't know if the saltwater trick is going to work. You know, I've been to this town a couple times before. They have an annual stew contest. I've never been able to attend, but we'll see what happens.
What are the chances that it's happening right now, at the exact moment we pull up? That would be exciting.
We'll have to see.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, so Marianne's dreaming now about the stew she's going to make for this contest that she's hoping happens to be going on right now at this time of year. Ralph went below deck. You don't really know what he's doing. He's probably fiddling with boards and shit. So that's where everyone's at. Cragwell, he assumes he's going to sit here on the ship. It doesn't really hasn't been assigned a job. So are we going to execute plan, have Plup sail away while you guys jump off the ship like Navy SEALs and try to get on the shore?
Sounds
I'm
good.
while
You
we're
know,
going
it-
towards the shore,
It
I am going to
occurs
go
to
to
me.
Cragwell.
It occurs to me that we need to identify the way that we'll get back in touch with Plup.
Oh shit! Yeah. It's a good point, Hebroni. Very good point.
Ogden was always the one who thought that.
Well, he was captain.
Right now, you
Maybe-
guys are about here, just so you have some idea where you are. The front
Okay.
entrance is like here. Oh, so you might want to pull it around this way or this way, whatever you prefer.
I'm saying probably here, where there's this kind of little in. Oh, that's a bad circle, but one sec. Right there. You can kind of like go into that little inlet. Yes.
Does anyone know anything about Kerniper? Would your character maybe have a little bit of knowledge? Roll a history.
Of course I do.
Everyone roll a group history check on Kerniper. History check here. David, you're aware that cove is known as the Dead Man's Cove. It used to be, it used to be where pirates would kind of take base. There's a lot of caves and stuff, a lot of areas to hide in there, that where bandits and pirates would retreat to hide during and after raids of the city. A lot of those bases might still be intact. You're not sure the dangers that lurk there, but that's a little bit of the history of it. So you assume there's probably some places to lay low in that area.
Would
the
I
history.
know why the past tense of bases, like why there used to be pirates there? Like, was there kind of
Kerniper got more wealth and they stepped up their defenses after they got more wealthy. The wealth came in a big boom when they started tapping the natural resources of the area, which is a wood that grows in the area, a tree. And after they really had a big boon of wealth, they stepped up the defense that they deploy. So the bandits and the pirates had a much harder time after the walls were built. So they don't really hang out there anymore, so it's kind of abandoned. But there are probably still some remnants of bases that are there. Or active. I mean, probably not, but maybe. It was a little while ago that this all took place. About 10, 15 years ago.
Alright, so I go up to the others and say, listen, my friends, around just north of the town, there is a little cove. It used to be called Dead Man's Cove. Be some pirate bases around there. Yeah, they were since wiped out. Perhaps we could dock the ship in there. Keep us well hidden for a while.
What's it called now?
Dead Man's Cove.
You said it used to be called Dead Man's Cove. It's still Dead Man's Cove. There's just Dead Man's Cove.
Yes. But and there used to be pirate bases. Like,
Sounds like my kind of place.
All right, so we're gonna set sail toward Dead Man's Cove. Is that the unanimous decision? And that's where we're gonna try to take refuge.
I think Plup wanted to go to the south, but now he's sailing to Dead Man's Cove after he heard the name.
He sure is. Anything Hebroni says, he will listen.
Well, can't David contact Plup telepathically?
It's a very short range, my friend, and I have to see you.
If we had a telescope, we'd be golden.
Maybe if you mate with Plup, you'll have a stronger bond.
I just walk away. Don't even
Okay,
dignify
never
with an
mind.
answer. I just walk away.
All right. So Plup is getting. Is Plup still? Where's Plup at? Let's go find out where Plup is. He's on the deck. Didn't overhear you guys though. So he did hear the plan to pull to the Dead Man's Cove, and he's aye Captain, and he is headed in that direction. The ship now sailing that direction, and I suppose you guys want to swing in there or get dropped off. And do you want him to stay there, or do you want to have him try to sail somewhere else?
I want him to go back out to sea a little bit and meet us at the drop-off point in 24 hours.
All right, where's the drop-off? Will you mark it on the map?
Inside the cove, I assume? Yeah.
Okay. You dropped off there, you'll pull
And
back
then
out to sea, and
we'll walk over here.
all right.
Just a day, Habroni? Did not think it would be better to maybe have two?
Maybe he should just come back every day.
The rest of his life.
I think that makes sense. Wait for us. If we don't return, check the next day.
All right, you guys are confusing me. Tell me a straight plan, and that's what we'll do. But make up your minds. I'm getting frustrated.
Come back every day when the sun is in the 2/3 easterly quadrant, and wait.
Well, somebody's gonna need to bring some food for Big Blue. You guys heard her. You shot cannonballs at her, and then
It's a whale.
a whale needs to eat too. You knucklehead.
There should be food in the sea.
She's
There
tied
should be
to
food in the sea.
she's tied to the side of our ship.
Oh, you anger me so greatly.
Who's going to feed Plap?
I'll feed myself. I'm a crafty young man, and I can feed myself. I'm a grown boy now.
It's called fishing. Do it, Plop. Wait.
I'm sailing,
Is it-
Big Nose.
Isn't Craggy a good fisherman?
I don't know. I'm not an expert on Cragwell.
Where's Cragwell? Cragwell.
He's having. What are you want?
Don't get Cragwell. What the heck?
Don't you talk to me like that.
What do you want, sir?
That's better.
All right.
What? Are you a good fisherman, Cragwell?
I used to be a lot of things. I used to be a man with a purpose. I used to be in love. I used to have a reason for living. I used to catch some fish. I guess I could have. Maybe. What you want me to catch your fish into?
Cragwell, I gotta. Come here. Come here. Come
Oh.
over here towards the edge of the. I don't want anyone to hear this. Come here.
Alright, I like secrets. What is it?
I have a plan, and I would get your woman back for you.
My sweet Marianne.
Your life will be reinvigorated.
You could get my sweet Marianne back to my arms. Do you mean it?
I will find a woman, a whore. I will find a whore and bring her back to this ship. And I will pay her a small sum of money to act like she's into you. And we will know that we need to pay her because, you know, that's... no one
Well-
likes you.
What is...
We
Wait.
will pay her a small sum of money to pretend that she likes you. And then your Marianne will become jealous. And you will win her back.
Are you sure this will work? That sounds manipulative. I don't want to manipulate my Marianne.
It is not manipulation.
Forget it. I'll do what it takes. It's a deal.
I
He-
knew you would see it my way.
He extends his hand out for a handshake with you.
Okay, I will shake your hand, but you must promise me that you will use your old knowledge of fishing, and you will feed Plup and you will feed the whale as best you can.
I'll do what I can, Big Nose. I'll catch the fish. I'll feed the whale. I'll feed the plop. Is anybody else? Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. I got it,
Yes.
Big Nose.
Your friend Ralph.
Oh,
Ralph.
Ralph's not nobody's friend. He kinda... Is he going with you, I hope?
He's a little weird. He's staying.
He's here with me. Alright.
Yes. Stay out of the bottom of the ship. Make sure you ask before you go in because he masturbates a lot and it's creepy.
Oh, hey, wait, he masturbates down there? I sleep down there.
Well, be careful. Don't do it. Don't sleep. Don't sleep without closing a door. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I will find your whore and I will be back.
Alright, Big Nose. I trust you.
All right.
Now, Cragwell's tune has changed, and he comes on out with some fishing poles, and he goes to the front of the ship, and he's cast away.
As Big Nose emerges from the captain's, it's almost like Plop has almost gotten us to our landing point.
We're now very close.
I remind Plop, Plop, come check back on us each day at sunset.
Alright.
Wait.
You're a broken record. I know the plan. Every day I come back. Fine.
Ignore the Big Nose and his 2/3 whatever. It does not make sense. Just sunset.
I'm not good with fractions anyway. Every day I'll come back at the sunrise, and then I'll come and...
He
Sunset.
said sunset.
Right. I'll come
Damn
back
it.
every day at the sunset, and I'll wait for you for 7 days. But if you don't come back after 7 days, I'll assume the worst, and we'll go back to Groton and start a new life there, in your honor.
I don't think it will take 7 days. We're fine.
Alright, well, hopefully not, because I'm leaving after 7.
As long as Big Blue becomes the mayor, it is okay.
So it's a plan. It looks like we're pulling up to the shore now, folks.
Land ho!
Alright, so you guys are now rounding Dead Man's Cove, and you're pulled in. You can see all the caves that line the cove. There are old palm trees. A very nice looking beach, but the history there causes people to not really want to go there, expand their interest there. No homes, just caves, nice beaches. And you're pulling up on the shore now. Plup brings the ship to a stop, and you guys should be good to jump off now. Should be safe.
I like jump into the water and kind of swim a little distance to shore.
All right.
So does Big Nose.
Right,
I
and-
cast create water though, so I just kind
Marianne, you can swim, right?
Oh, I'm scared, Brony. Will you hold me?
You'll be okay. Let's
Oh.
go.
Okay. All right, here it goes. He jumps off and plops in the water and follows you guys to shore, seemingly okay. So the whole crew jumped overboard. We got Craggy fishing. We got Plup on the wheel, and Ralph doing probably masturbating, according to Big Nose, down below deck.
Ralph can guard.
So we are now in Dead Man's Cove. It'll take a couple hours to get to town from here, so it may be nightfall by the time you get there, about 7 o'clock p.m. So as you guys travel, you don't really encounter a whole lot on your travels. Seems to be rather desolate around the Cove region there, but after a few hours march, you do see that there is a port. It's very busy. You can see all the workers all over the port. There are tons of ships that are docked there, and the large walls made of this wood from the conifer trees in the area, as they so aptly named them.
Sorry, did you say a few days march?
No, a few hours.
Hours.
Okay.
So it's now about 6:30 p.m. The sun is just over the horizon on the sea, casting a beautiful orange glow, and you are now together looking at the walls and at the docks, trying to figure out your attack plan here, how you want to go in.
Maybe we just walk through the front gate. I thought that was the plan.
All right, well that's the plan. So we're just gonna walk into the front gate. As you guys go through the docks, there is just a moment here. The ports of Kerniper are full of all kinds of different ships, ranging from Navy battleships to small fishing vessels. The ports stretch across a long strand of beach, with Kerniper sitting about 300 feet above on a large hill, with a winding path leading up to it. The docks themselves are very busy with fishermen who have strung out lines of fish to let dry in the sun. Carts of clams, oysters, crab, and lobster, and other forms of sea creatures and fresh catches are hurriedly pushed back and forth up the winding road toward the city gates. The entrance lies to the south of the city. Two gargantuan wooden doors studded in iron defend it. 4 guardsmen are posted out front of the gates, regularly pacing back and forth lazily while scanning the nearby area. So that's what you're looking at here. Are you guys gonna walk up and just not even try to be very nonchalant the way you walk by these guards?
Yeah, I thought that was the plan.
All right.
Walk on in.
Are you sure you want to do no? So you guys get there and you walk right by the guards. It's so busy right now that you blend into the crowd. The guards aren't paying that much attention anyway, especially not during the daytime. And well, it's just turning night, but even so. And you enter through the large wooden gates that are hanging wide open, and immediately through the gates you see the town center. It's a vibrant marketplace full of vendors, street performers, and adventurers of all sorts. You have to navigate your way through a crowd to get anywhere you want to go. It's very crowded at this time, and it seems that in Kerniper there is everywhere to go. There's potion brewers, blacksmiths, tailors, leather workers, taverns, brothels, and everything in between. Can be found in abundance. In the center of the trade district, there is a large fountain in the shape of 2 eels intertwined, cast in bronze. Though the water in the fountain itself is a dirty, murky brown color. We'll pull back up the map so you guys can have a little look at what Ogs marked down to give you an idea. So you just entered the town center here. And before you, that circle is the well. It's not the well, but the fountain that you're looking at.
Mountain.
Where are we going from here?
The brothel. We need to go to the brothel.
I don't know what business we have in the brothel, but if you must go,
It will all become clear soon enough.
do you need us there with you, Big Nose? Do you want me to hold your hand?
If you have no desire to go to the brothel, then that's fine. I will go by myself.
Now, according to Ogzu's map, there are 2 brothels he's aware of that he marked out. One is likely more expensive than the other, based on his feedback. So, which kind of performer you're looking for is going to be based on how much you want to pay.
Well, I believe I will be heading to the slightly more expensive.
All right, so we're going for the classy ladies. That's going to be in this brothel.
That's where I'm headed, as I said.
So as you navigate your way through town, you snake through crowds of people. Come outside, you see a sign draped in gold and glitter, and it says "Magical Pleasures of the Flesh" on the sign. They don't try to really remain too incognito. It's allowed in this part of the world, as with most parts, you're aware. As you enter, you pull aside some beads that are dangling, and you see it's dimly lit, a dim purple glow, red satin sheets hanging off the walls and the beds there, and many beautiful ladies walking around of different races, too. You even have some Dwarven ladies and some Orcish ladies. Good variety here, as there's such a mixed group of people that come to port towns. Finest of their class. And they're walking around caressing themselves. And one of them approaches you. This is a tall, Orcish woman.
Oh, we don't get many of your kind in here. What
My
can I
kind?
do for you?
You have something wrong with my appearance?
Yeah, just unusual, that's all. But perhaps there's something you're looking for.
Yes, I need someone who's willing to leave for a large sum of money to do a job for me.
Well, just one kind of job we're good at.
He smiles a toothy grin with her mangled teeth, revealing mangled brown teeth inside of her mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Let me see.
No, are you looking for a different kind of lady for old Craggy? You can take a look around, see what you see there.
Yes, I would like to find a human woman. Do you have any humans here?
Oh, yeah, well, you look around and you see that there are humans. You don't even ask that question, because that would be a really dumb question to ask her, and she'd probably laugh in your face. There are human ladies. They're the most common kind of lady here, as well as anywhere else in the world, generally. So you see that there are plenty around. You got? Take your pick. What are you looking at? What are you looking
I see a
Describe her to me.
beautiful blonde woman. I would like to talk to her.
All right, so you approach this beautiful blonde. She's wearing. What is she wearing?
Oh, never mind. I got too close and I saw that she has missing teeth. And that's just not going to do.
Oh my! All right. Well, who you?
A young brunette in the corner. Hello.
Hello.
She wiggles her fingers as she waves at you.
You're a funny-looking fellow.
She reaches and plays with your whiskers.
Ah, yes, I get that a lot.
I don't know.
Would you mind giving me a nice big smile?
As she reveals her teeth, she's got. Let's see. Her teeth are looking pretty good. Not the most perfect set of chompers you've ever seen, but they're a nice smile. Nothing wrong with it.
Ah, would you mind letting me inspect your teeth?
But you... Let's talk about payment first, shall we?
Well, okay, I'll cut right to the chase then. I'm in special need of a very important job. But it requires your assistance, and you'll need to travel with us for a few days, possibly. How much
Travel?
would you charge to travel with us for a brief time?
Well, tell me first, who is us? And how long will we be traveling? And where?
I have a group of companions with me. They're all very nice, except for
Right,
a
I've
few
done...
of them. But
Now, I charge extra for groups.
you won't be doing anything except for the one man.
Right, that's a bit odd.
His name is Cragwell, and he is very nice, although he is dumb as a rock.
I like 'em dumb.
Well, then you'll be right at home with this oaf.
Can't have 'em thinking too much. How about we do 120 gold pieces? For 3 days, is it?
For the number of days, yes, 3 days. So, of course, 3 days.
Okay, and 120 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe we do 80. Well, let's say 60 gold pieces. That's a lot of.
I think you said 80 first. I'll take the 80, nothing less.
All right, fine. You drive a hard bargain, but I can't get front. You'll have to complete the job.
Hold on. No, you're gonna give me half of it up front. I will not do a whole job, but for payment after 3 days. You must be out of your mind.
You'll get a stipend of 20 gold pieces, and that is all you will get. I am not going to negotiate with you. This is a large payment and a huge job and a great opportunity for you.
She looks very annoyed with you. Try to run a charisma check. See if you can persuade her with your offer.
It's not his strong suit. All right.
You listen here, you dirty little rat fuck! I told you, 40 up front. If you don't, I'll have your balls.
You can now see that there is a large, muscular man that kind of walks up behind you, looking down at you. Any trouble here?
Well, listen, we don't need to involve. So,
He said he's paying me 80 gold up front, sir.
All right
did
then,
not
you
say
little rodent. 80 gold up front. Go ahead, pay up.
Big Nose waves him aside a little bit and tries to get closer so he can whisper a little bit. He said, listen, I only have 35 here. I will give you that. I cannot give you any more.
All right, listen, you give me 15 and you give her 20. You got it? You give me 15, you give her 20, I'll forget about the whole thing. What do you say?
Well, that sounds fine, I suppose.
But you're going to give her the 60 later.
Of course.
Right, yeah, and you better. You'd better. I'll take care of my girls here, and you don't, I'll come have you. I'll break that little neck of yours, huh? I'll snap it in two.
Well, I suppose.
Looks pretty
I
flimsy.
suppose that's in order.
All right, well, go ahead, pay up. He reaches his hand out for the gold, all of it. He wants all 35, and he takes care of the payment for the ladies.
I look at Big Nose looks at the lady. Is this right? Is he going to take all of it for you?
Pay him up. He means no harm. He takes good care of us.
All right, then Big Nose hands over the 35 gold coins.
Okay, so the transaction's been made, and she whispers to the large man, and tells him about the arrangement, and she'll follow you out into the streets in order to fulfill her job that you're paying her to do.
All right, so Big Nose is gonna quickly try and reunite with the group, assuming that they haven't wandered off yet.
All right, so
Was that quick enough?
walk back
Well,
out.
Well, Big Nose is in the establishment. Imagine I turn to Doncor and be like, so Doncor, do you have any... Do you know of anybody who might know where your contact is?
No, he hasn't told me anything. All I knew that he was here, and that's it.
Well, I know of a man who kind of runs a district out in the docks. He uses his boats as buildings to avoid taxes. It's out in the Eel's End. 5 ships that all run various establishments. The man there, he knows a lot of information. It might be good that we go there.
Big
That
Nose,
sounds like a plan.
and you're also reuniting with your party now. You guys found each other. Marianne is going to go about and she's going to shop for all the groceries. She splits up from the party unless a Brony tells her not to. She listens to what he says. Without any objection, she's out and she's shopping. She's trying to get some carrots, onions, whatever you guys are looking for. She was just told to do her thing, so she
Big
disappears.
Nose, you're back so soon? I'm surprised you lasted as long as that.
Yes, well, I had a very specific thing in mind. I've
Why
come
is
with a
she-
friend
why is
here, a
she
new
here?
friend.
You're supposed to leave them behind. That's why you give them money.
I can't disclose why she's here. Speaking of, what is
Can't
your
dis-
name, young lady? What is your name? I said.
I was very distracted looking around at the busyness. My name is Cristal.
Cristal.
Yes, that's my name. Very good to meet you.
Well, let me introduce you to my companions.
I can't wait to meet them. Is Craigle here? Craigle? Was that his name?
Craigle.
Yeah, Craigle. I'm told I'm
his
the
name
man. He's the
His
man.
name is, don't say anything else. You're not.
Craigle.
His name is Cragwell, and he's not with us right now. But we will show you to him later.
There's some kind
And
of
you-
surprise. Hide me
What's
inside
that?
of a cake.
Big Nose, what kind of perversion is going on here?
Big
You
Nose,
get
you're
her
very
home,
lucky.
You do nothing with her. You bring her back. Now you're talking about the Cragwell?
Marianne is gone.
Listen, it's very important. I have a plan, okay? Just roll with it. Don't ask too many questions, or you could ruin it. Cragwell is not here, but he will meet you later. It's a match made in heaven, I'm sure, my dear.
That's fine. We were thinking of going to the monkey's talon. Why don't you throw in a gold piece?
Fine.
Wait a minute.
The woman turns towards you.
You said you only had 35 gold pieces.
35 gold pieces.
He owes me 60 gold pieces.
60 gold pieces.
Oh, indeed he does. And I will get paid, or
And
else
you-
you'll be in trouble.
You know, sometimes negotiations require a certain level of honesty. It's not important and it's none of your business.
Hold on a minute. Who is... I feel wrong about this. Who is Craggle, and what do you want of me for 3 days?
Ma'am, his name
3
is
days.
Cragwell. You will need to travel with us until we have reached the boat where Cragwell is, and then you will perform your duties.
Big Nose, and I kind of signal Big Nose to come over to me. Big Nose,
Yes.
you are going to bring this whore back to our ship, which is supposed to be secret in the cove.
Her name is Cristal, and she is just fine. She's just going to help us out with some motivational activity for Craggy.
Are you some kind of bad guys or something?
We are not bad guys, and do not ask us any more questions, or you will regret it.
Alright.
He tenses up and gets roll intimidation first. Actually, let's see. After that charisma check, she thinks you're a little bit of a joke.
Oh, you know what? I'm not listening to a rodent. I don't know where you're from, who you are, or what you want of me.
He looks around the party.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tug.
She finishes that whole thing, and then she points at Yolkana.
You look like a trustworthy fella. Tell me what you want of me.
Yes. What my friend Big Nose was trying to say was that our friend Craigwell is a bit seasick. He misses his home. We thought we would surprise him with a gift, if you know what I mean. And then I kind of look at Big Nose like, that is what you mean, right?
Big Nose motions to get kind of over in private to talk about what his plans are, since it seems obvious that this woman is not liking Ratman, Big Nose.
All right, so,
Okay, so
go ahead. I was gonna you fill him in. You can do it. Go ahead.
all right, so here's the plan. We're going to. I told Cragwell that I would bring this woman back here, and that she would pretend to be in love with him, and then she would make Marianne jealous. And that made Cragwell very happy, and Cragwell is now super motivated, and he's fishing up a storm for us. That was the only way to get him off of his fat ass. So please roll with it.
But you know that we must bring her back with Marianne
Yes, that is the plan.
to our ship, which we
Yes.
do not want anyone to know what it is.
That doesn't matter. She's such a simple whore. Who cares?
Big Nose, if this comes back, I swear I will.
He rolls
strangle
perception.
you.
He rolls perception to try to overhear the conversation. She heard you call her a simple whore.
Well, I never! I'm raising the price to 100 gold pieces. 20 more,
100 gold pieces.
or I'm walking.
Walk.
You will
Why
not be
is she
walking.
here? I don't understand. You
do
want
not
to
have
leave
time
them?
to
Big Nose,
explain again.
Big Nose. You pull everyone aside and explain your plan. Everyone now knows what you want to do with this prostitute.
I go, Crystal, he is just upset because you do not think he is a good person. But as much as he is a rat, he is a good rat. Now, a person such as yourself worth 80 gold. There's no way you are just a simple whore. Not for our good friend Cragwell. You must be the best, and that is why he picked you up.
Okay, fine.
That in the teeth.
Wait, he did want to look at my teeth. What are you going to do to my teeth?
I have no issue with your teeth. I just judge a person based on their teeth shape.
Big Nose likes a good smile.
All right, well. I heard you mention the monkey's talon, and I'm hungry. Meal's on you, gents.
Big Nose, go treat your nice lady out to a meal. I am going to go check out Eel's Ash.
She's already cleaned me out of all my gold. What do you want me to do?
Clean you out. Where did
This
she
plan
go?
sucks. All of a sudden, I have no gold. I'm carrying around this whore who just won't stop asking questions. And it's also Cragwell can make us some.
Big Nose, I've got a question for you. Assuming this plan makes some kind of sense, why would you get her right when we arrive in town, and not right before we leave?
Well,
Listen.
that's not important. I thought I would just get it taken care of, but after you mentioned that, it does seem like that would make more sense.
I go
But
over
it's too
to
late.
I go over to Habroni and I whisper to him. I think Big Nose is a bit more lonely than we think. And I go into my coin purse and I count 5 gold and I go, Big Nose, here you go. Here's 5 gold, I guess, is enough. Hopefully, the Bronchi talent.
Oh yeah. Everything's pretty cheap. You're looking at silver and copper and any kind of.
Yeah.
I go, Big Nose, this is 5 gold. You pay me back. You treat Crystal out to nice dinner, and then hopefully you plan works. If not, I strangle you. Remember?
You threatened me.
Big Nose, you know it is all in jest. And I slap you on the back and I give you the gold.
All right, very well. Are we all going? What are we doing?
I'm gonna head out back to the docks because I apparently I know a bit about Kiper, and there's some contacts out in the docks.
You know, I learned a lot of. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna go back to the docks. And is everyone else gonna head into the monkey's talon?
I'll follow with Lulcon to the docks.
Yeah, we should back him up. Is there a map for the docks?
Not for the docks, but we'll manage. Hold on a second. I gotta get something, guys.
Don't worry.
So who's going to the docks and who's going into the monkey's talon?
I'm going to the docks.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm going with Big Nose.
All right. So you guys are gonna go their separate ways. First, we'll enter the tavern, and the second, I gotta make sure my tavern is here. It's not here, right?
Your rough image of the docks at the bottom of the map in the ledger, because I'm adding to the ledger.
Yes, draw the docks. Add to the ledger. All right. So first, we're gonna enter into the monkey's tavern, the monkey's talon, the monkey's tavern talon. Hold on, gotta move you guys. You're not supposed to see that. Oh shit, I blew it. All right, here we go.
It's a nice ship that we're gonna steal.
You're not stealing shit. All right. So as you get inside of the monkey's talon, you can see that it's relatively small, but it looks pretty clean for this area. There's 5 or 6 patrons that are spread out around the tables. It also doubles as an inn, so if you need to stay the night, there's a lot of inns in this area. Most taverns do double as inns here. There you go. As you approach the bar, there's a stumpy man with a little twirled mustache standing behind the bar, who sees you, turns around and smiles as he's polishing off one of his mugs. Oh, what can I do for you?
Terrible timing because Lulcana left and apparently he knows
Hello!
someone here.
What can I do for you folks? Are you listening to me?
So I walk him like, hello, can we just have a table and some drinks for now?
Alright, what are you looking to drink? We have Karakun Dwarven Ale, we've got Fumbar, Moonshine, Pale Whale, Pale Ale, Falan Wine, we've got it all. What do you need?
I'll have the moonshine.
The Moonshine, I like your taste, okay. Fumbar Moonshine coming right up. He turns around, does his thing. The rest of you guys, what are you looking for? He shines the Moonshine, she shines it, he pushes it to you guys.
You'll need to repeat that. I wasn't paying attention.
Karakun Dwarven Ale, 5 copper, Fumbar Moonshine, 10 copper, Pale Whale, Pale Ale, 10 copper, Falan Wine,
What
15
are you
copper.
saying?
There are 4
Slow
things to pick
down.
from, friend. Just make your choice and make it snappy, please. I'm a busy
you
man.
need to slow down. This is the service industry. I can't understand what you're saying.
Alright, almost
Wait,
spell.
is this the dock is this the tavern that Locana went to, or the one that Big Nose went to?
This
Went
this
to
was
the
Big
same
Nose.
room.
I thought you guys went to
sorry,
the same
then I
tavern.
didn't say anything because I was following Locana.
Oh, okay. I
Sorry.
thought okay, you guys are all in the same tavern now. Right, what I told you. Chunsian wine, 7 copper pieces. Karakun Dwarven Ale, 5 copper pieces. Fumbar Moonshine, 10 copper pieces. Pale Whale, Pale Ale, 10 copper pieces. Balan wine. Don't cut me. No, you want me to spell it out for you.
Fine, you go ahead and finish. I don't care.
You've got an attitude on you, and I'm going to ask you to leave. Keep it up.
No.
Say you're sorry to. Say you're sorry to me. Yes, say you're sorry to me.
Sorry.
What do you want?
I do not wish to leave. Don't do this in front of the nice lady.
What can I do for the lady? What are you looking to drink, sweetheart? He says to her.
I'll just have a Chauncey wine, please.
All right, baby. He gets her some wine. And he brings his eyes back to you guys, looking for your order.
I would like a pale whale, pale ale.
Pale Whale, Pale Ale. Good choice. All right, 10 copper pieces. He pours the ale, slides it to you on the bar. And what about you with the blue hair? What can I do for you? Love the hair, by the way. Very cool.
I'll have some moonshine.
Wait. You don't have... Alright, you'll have some moonshine. Here it comes. Slides it across the bar to you. And what about you? He says again, pointing at the man with the blue hair. Now, let me put you guys down in the bar. I should have done that.
And the man with the blue hair goes,
You're
"Oh,
very...
yes, I was going to go with Ilkana to the docks."
Yeah.
Oh, whoop! He says, "Whoops, I forgot." See you later, guys. All right. So you're not there. My mistake.
No, yeah.
Okay, so it's Yokana's not there either.
I'm changing my mind. I'm not going to the docks anymore.
Where are you? Are you?
I'm in the tavern.
All right. So you pop back in. David leaves. You guys brush past each other. Now, what are?
He was just giving that like, oh, what are the odds?
Yeah.
So you're here. Who else? Is anyone else here? Is this everybody? 3 of you guys?
And our companion.
Let me just put a generic dude here. That's the bartender. And of course, your companion. I don't think I have any beautiful prostitutes here. So we're just gonna have to give her a little placeholder. Well, forget it. Just pretend she's there. All right. So you guys sit down. Oh, welcome to the bar, friend. What can I do for you?
My name is Abroni. I am actually not in the mood for a drink right now. I am in the mood for something to eat.
Oh, something to
I
eat.
have very particular tastes.
What is it you look for?
I'm looking for a whale steak.
Looking for a whale steak. Well, we're not allowed to serve whale anymore.
I understand that the prices can be high,
Right,
but I also understand that something can be done about that.
Alright, listen. Come a little closer to me, please. He leans over the bar. You're looking for some whale steak. You bet you're not allowed to tell anybody about this. You get in big trouble here. You're gonna want to go to the Dragon's Tail Inn in the poorer side of town. A little deeper. You'll find it in an alleyway. You'll see it. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. You understand? Go in there and just tell them Jimbar sent you. That's me. I'm Jimbar. Nice to meet you, Hebroni. Tell them I sent you. I get a little commission on the side. You get your whale steak. But I do warn you, you'll be paying a pretty penny for this. Whale is hard to come by these days. It's illegal to kill the whales.
I understand, and thank you very much. I'll have the dwarven ale.
I thought you
You said that's 5 gold?
Oh, yes, of course. 5 gold.
5 gold?
Here you go. 5
No.
gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
Brony, it's not 5 gold. That's 5 copper pieces.
Hey, all sales are final, alright? All sales are final here. Nice doing
Shut up,
business.
Big Nose. You have to take care of people who take care of you.
Uh,
How much did you pay this whore for nothing?
I thought you said you were interested in a little bite to eat. We've got a couple appetizers for you.
I'll take it up at the Dragon's Tail.
No, you misunderstand me. I said maybe you're a little hungry for a little something. Come here. Eat.
I'm listening.
Right, I need you to listen. We're in this together now, you understand?
Excuse me, I would like to place my order.
Give me a second, friend. What do you want, friend? What can I do for you?
I would like. I heard that they had great turkey legs in this city, and I would like 3 of your best turkey legs.
Alright, you want some turkey legs? Alright, fine. Could have waited to ask me that when I was done having a conversation. You understand that's rude to just do that to
You
people.
are in the service industry.
Does that make me your slave, you understand? Say that one more time. Go ahead.
Fine, I just want to take.
No, say you're sorry to me.
I'm quite sorry.
Alright, that's what I thought. He turns around and goes to his broiler, pulls out a few turkey legs. Alright, there you go. 15 gold.
Oh, thank 15 gold.
Yeah, the price is higher for assholes.
I can only give you 20 copper pieces.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that. One of your friends want to help you out here, because it's going to be at least 50 copper pieces for 3 of these premium turkey legs.
All right, I have 50 here. Just take it.
That's alright. Nice doing business. Alright, friend, you said your name's Hebroni, right? Come close.
That's right.
Listen, cut you in on a little deal.
Excuse me, sir. Can you, excuse me.
What do you want?
One of these turkey legs is undercooked.
Oh, let's give it to me. Let me see it. Hold on, stay right there. Don't get up. He walks around the bar. Oh, yeah, let me see. You've got a problem. The turkey leg undercooked. Let me take a look at it.
It's quite undercooked, and I just checked it.
Alright, there, give it to me. Let me see. Are you handing it to him?
Oh, yes, here you are. Please see to it that it's fixed.
He grabs the turkey leg and slaps you across the face with it. Do you have 14 AC? What's your AC?
13.
He slaps you straight across the face with that turkey leg. Turkey grease gets all across your cheek. A little bit of it gets in your eyeballs. There's your fucking turkey leg. You sit back down and you shut your mouth. I am tired of you interrupting me. I will have you out of this bar. Go ahead. Try to do something. Go ahead. What are you going to do? What about you guys? Are you his friends? Get him in check.
Jimbar, come on. You and me, we have a connection.
I don't know where you're from.
This is Big Nose. He has social problems.
I can see that. Somewhere on the spectrum, I imagine.
Don't take it so personal from him.
Well, I think we've got things settled. He hasn't said anything since I slapped him upside his stupid face. So come here. What is that? Did you want to say something?
I couldn't say anything, sir. Just enough. I'm fine over here. These are delicious.
All right, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Tastes better when you get hit across your face with it first. All right, listen,
We'll
friend.
see you get hit across the face.
He gives you a little look, but then turns his eyes back to Brony, noticing that you're done. All right, friend, listen. Got a little deal worked out here. You look like the type that likes to get your hands dirty, right?
Depends what I'm getting it dirty with. I've had some experience in tunnels. Go
Tunnels. Well, that's not. All right, and listen. You from in town? Where are you from? Tell me about yourself.
on. We're from that place we just came from.
Oh, Zulmeneshra. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, from the place you just came from. Grulten, of course. That's where you're from. All right. Well, it's good to know that. But listen, friend. We've got some operation going on. When newcomers show up, I haven't seen your face before. You look like the type that likes to get your hands dirty. I know when I see them, we've got them coming in and out of here oftentimes. We've got a lot of trade coming in and out of the ports. We've got cargo ships, we've got fishing vessels, we've got caravans in and out, trading on land, by sea, you name it. Well, sometimes we skim a little off the top. Make it happen, nobody needs to know about it, nobody needs to get their hands bloody. You just skim a little off the top, but we need people who can get in, can get out, without raising any eyebrows. You get caught, you keep that finger pointed at your own fucking chest, though. You pointed at me, you pointed at anybody else involved, you'll hang for it. Make a couple extra gold on the side. Tell anybody about this, I'll cut your throat open. You understand?
I understand. I like this kind of business. Big Nose over here usually doesn't form part of the stealth team. He doesn't have a light touch. Let's put it that way.
Well, I trust you'll not bring him. All right?
That's right. I can put together a few guys that can do exactly what you need.
All right. Make a little extra money on the side. Everybody's happy. Always pleasure doing business with my friends.
Excuse me. What is that you're talking about over there? Can I roll perception to see if I can hear them?
Yeah, go ahead. Doncor, yeah, you can also. So far, he doesn't have any reason not to like you. You're just kind of hanging out.
Perception check.
Yeah, it'd be listening. But you don't have your ear cut off like a brony does, so yours is full function. You both heard a little bit, a few words here and there, but you heard cargo, and you heard money.
So what's the next step?
I tell you the time and place. That's all. The route is pretty steady. Goes in and out every day. Don't take too much. Take a little bit. Nobody really makes a fuss about it. Nobody comes looking for anything. A drop in the bucket, friend. So make a little extra money. Nobody gets their panties in the bunch, and we're all profiting here, right?
Take yes for an answer. Where do I go? What do I take?
All right. You got a map or something of the nearby area.
I think I have one around here somewhere.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let me. That's not it. Hold on. I got you all the way over here. Oh, you take a look at that. All right, you've got a hand-drawn map. A little suspicious looking, but you know who am I to ask questions? Well, let me get my pencil and show you what I'm talking about here. Now, there's a road out front, as I'm sure you're aware. That's here. It will stretch outward, goes around the city, past Dead Man's Cove, up this way, right? Up here it splits. And everybody see. There we are. Now the caravan is going to come this way. Let me change the color of the pen that I'm using. It's going to come right here. This is going to happen around 6 o'clock tomorrow. Write that down for you as well. 6 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. Close to sundown, sometimes a little late, sometimes a little early. So I say be around there 5 to 7, hang around, it will come by. Stop them. Let them know that you're just there to do business. If anybody else is around, I'd suggest watching your step, because I don't want to step on anyone's toes, you know what I'm saying? But they understand how it works. We like to have outsiders do it, not to get our own hands dirty, and everything remains smooth.
And what's the split?
Now, the split is 60-40. Reasonable
enough.
enough. I get 60, you get 40, just to be clear.
Oh, hold on a sec.
I thought we had an agreement here, friend.
Where we come from, the fence gets the lower half. I mean, we're doing the legwork. Like you said, we're from out of town. If we get caught, we hang.
Alright, we'll make it 50-50. You make a fine point, we'll do 50-50.
Deal.
Alright, I'm glad that we can meet somewhere in the middle. You seem like a reasonable fella, and I can appreciate that. Alright, so tomorrow, you show up here, you let me know the job's been done. When you get the goods, I'll tell you, I'll mark it on your little map here too, where I want you to bring the goods once you have got them. Because you're not going to put them in town, the guards will probably stop you. Creates problems for us. Once you get around here, pull out. Oops. I'm going to use my black pen again for that. I don't want to use my red one. It would get in the way of your writing. There we go. You're going to come off the path around here. Drop point around here, behind some bushes. There's some rocky formations there. You'll know the spot. Looks like a good spot to hide some stuff. Push some brush and leaves over it. Don't worry about it. You walk away. You come back to me. We get you paid. My men check it out. Everything is square and simple. Nothing can go wrong here.
I look forward to doing business with you.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'll see you soon. And enjoy your drinks. Make yourselves comfortable. Now we're gonna pull back out. We're going out of the tavern, and we're going down to the docks here, where the rest of the party is. Here we're gonna reuse this here. I'm gonna just go to the docks and get rid of everybody else. Zooming in here on the docks.
The demon zombies.
So Yokon, you're here, and David, you're here, right?
Oh.
That's.
I pull out in my backpack. Oh, look what I found, David. My telescope.
Oh, Yokon is. That's not Yokon. All right, that was the old Yokon. There's our new boy.
Oh, just kidding. It's just a piece of.
You were mistaken. All right. So there are very large guards for the time being. Actually, yeah, there are guards here. As well as a lot of fishermen moving about the town, about the docks, doing their business, moving the fish, pushing their little crates around, drying them out on lines and whatnot. So here you are. What are you looking to do?
So I go to the bit and I point in the distance. I go over there. Do you see those 5 ships? It is called Eel's End. Over there, a man named Vizini Barbarsi. He owns those ships. Uses them like buildings to run his gambling, his inn, even a bit of a brothel. But I know a man in the smokehouse. Talk to him, see what he knows about what's happening in Kurnaper.
Sounds like a plan. Perhaps we can find someone there who will offload our whale.
Indeed.
All right, so you guys are gonna head toward this. You said it's shaped like a shipping vessel that's disguised as like a casino/brothel that's disguised as a shipping vessel.
It's just like 5 different ships that are just permanently anchored.
Okay. All right, cool. So you guys are going to make your way down the dock. Kind of inconspicuous. The guards do kind of know about this, but they're paid off so that they don't say anything. They kind of let it all happen. You make your way in. You get a few looks on the way in, and 2 large men get in your way. What business you got here, friend? All right, TikTok. What's going on here? You better turn your asses around and leave before things get a little violent. We don't invite strangers.
Like, no stranger. I know a man named
Right, yeah.
Bezrati. He's in the smokehouse. He runs the smokehouse.
Bezrati.
Good friend.
Yeah, you know Bezrati. All right, well, let's ask Bezrati, shall we? He walks away. The other guy stands there, arms crossed, trying to look intimidating, giving you guys the stink eyes. A few moments later, the other large man comes back. He's got a long scar across his face. All right, well, what you say checks out. Apparently he knows you. I don't know what your history is, but be on your best behavior. I'm not going to get in your way. And they step aside, let you through. You can see all kinds of gambling tables, people shooting dice, people playing cards. Lots of money being thrown around, lots of gold coinage and silver. As you make your way toward the back where Bezrati is located, you push your way through a curtain, and there is a table, 2 portholes behind it, and 2 lanterns next to him, casting this grim shadow over his face. He's mostly shrouded in darkness from the lighting behind him, and you can't really make out his facial features.
Sorry, as we're kind of like walking towards that area, I telepathically say to Wilkana, like, "Look, Wilkana, my friend, do you trust this man with who we are? Nod if yes."
I shrug my shoulders.
All right, good enough. Yeah, sorry, then we continue.
Go up to the hooded figure and I go, Bezrati, my friend, it's been a long time. I have something for you might really like. And I reach into my pocket, And I take out a few of those mushrooms. I go, try this, my friend. They have a very potent effect.
The figure that you can't really make out his features, is leaning back in this wooden chair, rocking back and forth. All you can see in front of him is the light from a cigar that he's got lit in his mouth. Rocks for a few moments, then leans forward without a word. Puts his cigar out with a few taps on the table. Reaches forward and takes those mushrooms that you put down. Puts them up to his nose and gives him a nice sniff. Takes one and pops it into his mouth, then leans back in his chair, puts his arms behind his head. A few moments pass. The effects start to kick in. He starts tripping balls. Oh. What am I right now? What am I? He starts putting his hands around them. What happened to the floor? What happened to the floor? He's reaching down beneath him, trying to touch the floor. Oh, I can feel it, but I can't see it. Oh. Who are you? Who are you? He stands up now in a fighting posture. Oh. Wait a minute. And he now leans forward, and you recognize the same old face of Bisrati that you're familiar with before. He's got long yellow beard, his hair slicked back, lots of gel or whatever he uses in there, and he's got a very recognizable burn across the right side of his face.
Well, gods be damned. Is that you, Locona? Telling me it's not you, Locona.
It is me, my friend.
Oh, good friend, good friend. Well, sit down, make yourselves comfortable. What can I do for you?
Have you remember the last spirit trip we had last time?
I remember. I can never forget that one. But this man here, what a specimen you have next to you.
He leans forward and puts his fingers into David's hair.
What manner of being. That hair is beautiful. What do you use to take care of it? I'm trying all kinds of different stuff in my own hair. I've got it. It just never can get it right, but your hair, I would kill for hair like that. What do you say? Give me a lock of it. What do you say? Would you cut off a little piece and you give it to me? I keep it and I'll get you something you need, huh?
I just kind of smile and laugh, like, no, my friend. It's just the purity of the salt water cleans your hair so perfectly.
Yeah, you do. I can tell you guys in the whole psychedelic thing, I'll vote for you. I like it. What you brought me here, you're gonna. I remember this. What can I do for you now? I'm keeping the rest of these, right? These are for me.
All for you, my friend.
All right. Where'd you get these anyway?
Man never tells where he gathers his crops.
All right. You got your secrets. I got my secrets. All right.
The only problem is I do not know if I can get you more, but you treat it right, you cultivate it like the rest of what you have, it'll do well.
Look, I'm not asking for any more favours. You've done me enough today. You came in here, showed me your old friends coming by, old friends we visit, catch up on things. Now, what can I do for you? You came here, you did something nice for me. You came all this way just to see me. Now, what can I do for you?
My friend Vizini. Oh, no, sorry. What did I give his name?
You're who you say you are, right? You're Connor, right? Wait.
Oh, it's the smoke in the air. It's, after a while, it starts to get to you.
Right, you probably had some of these mushrooms before you gave them to me. Oh, yeah, all right. I understand. Take your time. Think about what my name is. You'll remember.
Bezrati.
Yeah, that's the one. That's me, the one and only, you son of a bitch. And what can I do for you?
Well, I just came back into town, and I'm trying to get back in touch with one of my friends, but I also need to know my friend is looking for somebody. And just quickly out of character, Donkor, what was the name of your contact again?
It was Richaldo.
Shaldo.
Okay. Just gonna write that down. We're looking for the man named Richaldo. He was supposed to be back in these parts some time ago, but we cannot seem to find him.
Yeah, Richaldo. That shady son of a gun. I haven't seen him in years. Oh, he used to be around here, always selling all kinds of goods. Well, I'll tell you what, though. Richaldo has a guy who came in here. His guy doing the same thing Richaldo did. Now, do you know? Are you hooked up with Richardo? You know where he is, because that son of a bitch owes me some fucking money.
How much does he owe you? I thought you never let someone get away with a loan.
I don't normally, but that's why it could be why he split. It's about forget about it. I don't care. I've got so much fucking money. Look around you. You see? Look at what I've got. I've got a palace. I've made a life for myself. And I, your friend, we go back. Before all this, you were my true friend. So, what do you need? I can help you out here.
He said Roshaldo was with somebody here. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, the guy who took it over for him. He's some strange, out-of-town type of guy. Luxembourg or something like that. Let me think on this for a minute. Luxembourg. Gerald Luxembourg. That's his name. Gerald Luxembourg. Strange character. I wouldn't. He's seedy. I don't really do business with that one. But a friend trusted him, so I gotta, sometimes you got to make ends meet. We got our own things going on now, but I could get you a meeting. I could get you a meet and greet. Introduce you myself if you want to.
Oh no! If you don't do business with him, then you do not need to just set up the meet and greet. And,
Little meet. Yeah, all right. I'll take care of it. You come back here, I'll say tomorrow, sun up. Get you guys together, do a little meet and greet.
Thank you, my friend.
Anything? Anything for you, friend? No, you don't owe me anything. You've done enough. These mushrooms will last me a few days. Have a little spirit journey like we used to back in the days. You remember those days. All right. You have a nice night. Oh, hold on, wait. Take this. He hands you a wooden token with a circle on it. And in the center of the circle, there's a sun carved into it. And it's outlined in this ornate bronze carvature. You take that. Bring it to any of the inns in town. I'll let you stay there for free, no problem. Tell them I sent you if there's any problems. They'll come asking. They won't even come asking. I got respect around here. I'm a big time guy now. Yeah, just make it happen. Go there. This is and you guys recognize that, and David, you would especially recognize that symbol as the symbol of the Alus Goyans, the worshippers of the one true God that is worshipped throughout Thuisia and especially the sacred Lotus Empire. All right, so you make yourselves comfortable. Have a nice night. Enjoy the nightlife. Explore.
You always aim for the top, but your heads were always in the clouds.
You're right about that. And I'm still going up, friend. I'm still going up there. Not going to stop till I hit the fucking moon.
Here, David, take this. Bring it back to our friends. I need to catch up with Bezrati, and I guess Bezrati, what is the best thing you have around here?
Are you looking for drugs, mate? You're looking for pussy, cunt, drugs. What do you need? My God, I got it all. Pleasures of the mind and flesh.
Let's go on our spirit trip.
Are you talking? All right. Give me a second. You sit right there. He goes and starts fumbling around in his boxes. He pulls out a large brick, this greenish purple herb. It's very dense, and slams down in front of you. You can hear the weight of it hit the table. Tell you what, every once in a while a special occasion comes around. You take one of these sons of bitches. We call this the Purple Meister. You throw it down, right in a fire pit. You light it, close all the doors. Everyone inside gets blasted. You never have anything like this. Trust me on it.
Right.
What do you say?
Right now, you and me. Let's do this. David, you want to stay?
No, my friend. I am good. I'll go. Oh, damn it, you used my name. I hate you so much.
Oh, it's good to meet you, David.
Right. How's that again? Damn it.
Your friends, his friend, Yokon's friends are my friends. Don't worry about a thing. We'll take care of you.
I gotta go back to my David voice. All right. No, thanks, my friend. I'm fine. I shall go back to our compatriots. They're probably looking for us.
All right, well, suit yourself. More for us, mate. He nudges Khan in the ribs. All right. Time to go on a little spirit journey with the Peppermeister.
He throws her down in the center of his little fire pit he's got there. It's some kind of incense burner hybrid. And he takes one of his lanterns and opens it up to expose the flame.
You
Yeah,
ready?
we can kind of have like the camera follow David out as just like purple smoke comes out of the curtains.
All right, there we go. The camera follows him
Prince
out.
plays in the
We
background.
got a cinematic mode here.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are getting blazed inside of his little quadruple or sextuple ship casino brothel bungalow. Meanwhile, we're still back at the old tavern. We gotta.
Sorry, before you go back to that, I just want to quickly say, on my way back, because I will be heading towards the tavern. Just along the way,
Sure.
I cross out the symbol of the others goings on the coin and I throw it in the water.
Oh, all right. Threw away his little hall pass.
I'm sorry about using your name, but you started talking about how the sea helps your hair, so I thought you were cool with it.
All right, so we're back.
So good.
We're back now in the Monkey's Talon. You guys have just finished. Brony runs across the bar. All right, so what are you guys doing in the Monkey's Talon now? You've been enjoying yourselves, drinking.
Crystal, would you like a turkey leg?
I could use a nibble, I suppose.
All right. Well, he gives one of his turkey legs up.
You're very sweet.
She starts eating the turkey leg.
Do you like the way it tastes?
Yes. It's quite good. Thank you.
Wonderful.
You didn't do anything to it, did you?
No, what do I possibly do to it?
I don't know. The way you asked me, it tasted good. It was a little strange, that's all.
I'm just merely doing something nice.
All right, well.
Big Nose chugs the rest of his ale, and he's a little bit like tipsy.
All right.
Oh, you sneak up on me! What are you doing back there,
We
Brody?
got some business to take care of. Can you find a place for Crystal, or can she tag along? What's the deal?
What are you? She'll be tagging along, I suppose.
Well, no, you don't want to bring the lady with you. Let her stay here with me. I'll take care of
What
her.
are you talking about? I
Food
don't
and
even-
drink on the house. Food and drink on the house. I'll keep her nice and comfortable right here with
I
me.
No, I don't trust this man.
You don't
Oh.
trust Jim Bar? This guy's great.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
great.
even know what the plan is. I was kept in the dark. I was told I wasn't doing anything. I heard something about money. Are you going to get some money?
Well, I
Takes another
understand that
swig.
you owe some money to Crystal here, and
Yes.
her line of work is somewhat different from our line of work. I was thinking we could all discuss privately our line of work, so we can get the money that you need to bring for Crystal.
Oh, so I'm included now.
Well, not yet. We haven't discussed anything.
You want me to be included? I will help. He takes a last big swig of his ale and finishes it. Okay.
You want me to call you first mate too?
No, that's. Oh, don't you talk to me like that. I'm not Plop. Crystal, you wait here.
Oh, well, all right, well. I was told I'd be taken care of by the nice man, so I will enjoy myself. You go about and do whatever it is that ratsmen do, and
Alright. Big Nose comes quickly, comes back up to the bar. Hey! You better not try anything funny. And he's talking to the bartender.
Listen, if I wanted to try anything funny, I would slit your throat open right now and fuck your neck. Because that would be the most hilarious thing to me right
He's
at this
attempting-
moment.
He shows his teeth and attempt to intimidate.
Roll it.
Oh God.
Are you hissing too as you open your mouth
No,
and...
he just He just looks like crazed, like his big teeth are out.
All right, go ahead and roll the intimidation.
All right.
Jesus.
What you are to me, friend, is a joke. Get out of here. Go see a dentist or something too. You could do some work on those. Maybe learn what a toothbrush is.
Big Nose is getting very frustrated. He might do something crazy if he comes back and the girl is not there.
Well, thanks for the footnote.
Just so you know what he's thinking.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Around this time, I kind of show up so I can partake in the meeting. As
Oh
well.
yeah, David, you bust through the door.
I've already apparently ordered a moonshine.
You did, and it's been waiting for you. They've been keeping it. Boosh! Fuck knocking, I'm coming in. All right, David is inside.
Wow, he sounds different.
Hey, it's me, David. No, no, go ahead. Go
Hey
ahead.
guys, how you doing?
I did drugs. All right, so David enters scene.
Yeah. I was when I see
David.
that, but I just kind of was like, "Oh, did you learn anything, gentlemen?"
I learned that barkeep is a asshole.
How loud did you say that?
He said it loud, like very loud.
Oh, you're lucky, because the barkeep didn't hear you. He was distracted, doing dishes.
Too busy flirting with the whore.
Doing her those lovey eyes.
David, where's Khan?
He's on one of his spirit journeys.
Not again.
Yeah. I think that's the problem. We should probably hold an intervention at some point.
Did you guys at least get a lead on the what we can do with Big Blue?
Got something. So take a seat and discuss what we've learned.
All right. So you sit down. You catch them up on what happened in there. Brony, did you have any intentions of telling everybody the plan here?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, while you guys are all fucking around, I actually accomplished something. I got a lead on a whale flesh merchant. The whale flesh merchant has a need for whales.
That's
So we can head over to the Dragon's Tail and follow up on that. I've also got a little cash business for us since Big Nose over here has a loose wallet. I figured we need to replenish. We got a caravan to knock over. Classic smash and grab. 6 p.m.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Since it's after 6 p.m., we'll have to wait till tomorrow if we want to do that one. I suggest we go over to Dragon's Tail and see what we can find out about the whale.
Were you given a name of someone to talk to?
I was given the name of the barkeep to drop.
What's the name?
The barkeep is named Jimbar. He's right over there.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, alright. Yeah, while I was with Lolkana, we learned Donkor's friend, Rochaldo, they seem to be missing, but somebody took over their business named Gerald Luxembourg. So
Luxembourg.
yes. So if this doesn't work out, we could always, we have a meeting with him tomorrow at sunrise.
Perfect.
All right, so you guys got your affairs in order. Can't do anything tonight unless you got some other. Are you gonna head over to the Dragon Tails Inn right now?
Yeah.
Might as
Alright.
well.
So we're gonna waltz on over to the Dragon Tails Inn, and as you guys let's pull back out to the map so you guys can see where you're headed to. All right. You exit the tavern, and chit chat fades away behind you. You walk back into the town. You can hear the hammering of the blacksmith. Just the general commotion that's been going on around you. And as you get closer to what Ogzu described as the shit district, you see that the style of living becomes significantly lesser. It's clearly an area has more poverty. They're not taken care of by the city, and you see children walking around with no shoes on, wearing nothing but rags. Beggars lining the street sides. The smell as you enter this area is rancid, as if there's no functioning way to get rid of waste. It smells kind of like shit and piss distinct. And that surrounds you as you enter. And you're going to enter about... Where's this thing? Oh, that's the whole map. I just moved the whole map. Whoops. Forget it. No, you're about, like, right here now. This crossroad. As you look to the north, you can see that there are another set of large wooden gates, look to be made of the same material as the ones out front, bound in bronze and iron. There's an alleyway that stretches around to the left of you, as well as another one that stretches downward and opens up into more of the same poverty you just walked through in that stretch of street. And to your right, you can see that things are looking a whole lot nicer to the right. They're a little beat up, but progressively gets better as you look further down. You can see another large set of doors, but in the distance you can see large structures made of marble, and all kinds of vegetation growing on top of them. Now you're aware that... What's that?
Is Stahl with us, or did Big Nose leave her at the...
She's not with
tavern?
you. She's at the tavern.
She had better stay put, too. Where are we going? Where are we...
What were you looking for? The Dragon's Inn?
Dragon's Tail Inn.
Yeah.
Well, it does not look like Ogzu marked that on the map, so you might have to head into the heart of this, the squalor, and try to find out where that's at.
This will
I
bring
just
me
kinda
back to the tunnels.
What was that?
Can I just do like a persuasion check to see if I can ask around?
Sure. So you're gonna go up to a few people, and we just ask them about the Dragon's Inn.
Yep.
Roll your persuasion. You go up to a man who's sitting there in rags, holding out a little mug, begging for change, just a piece of copper if you have any to spare.
Oh, dragon. Right. That, down that way. 5th building to the left.
And then he shakes his mug up at you with the wide eyes.
I'm like, thank you, my friend, and I give him a gold coin, as well as like some of the water from my canteen, which is actually mixed like 20% salt water as well. And like, may the deep be with you.
Oh, bless you. Illu's going to bless you. Illu's going to bless your heart.
He says to you.
Damn it. Is there anyone around?
There are a couple other bums wandering the street, but
Oh, no.
nobody seems to be paying too much attention.
When I put the coin like in his cup, I'm gonna see if I can take out some other coins, or like make it look like I'm putting in coin.
Roll a sleight of hand. You managed to dip your fingers in and pull out a couple of coins. You got actually most of the coins that were in there as your single piece of copper drops down. You pull out most of the remaining coins that he has made and
Alrighty.
slip away.
Oh, I won't forget this. Bless you, sir.
He says as you walk away. All right. So you head in the direction that he told you. You go into the districts about 5 buildings down, and that's going to take you to the Dragon Tail Inn, which is right here on the map. Big old square that way. And as you enter, looks a whole lot like the other inn. The architecture around here is clearly very similar. Oh my gosh! All right, but at that we're
Just,
gonna
like, rotate it.
we're gonna take a small intermission, and then we'll come back in 10 minutes. So we'll take a little break, grab a snack, get some water, bathroom, whatever you need to do, and we'll remain from the Dragon's Tail and move on to tomorrow.
Well, fantastic.
Right. Yeah, and then yeah, we can talk here, and I'm gonna open up Twitch chat for anybody that's been watching, talking. I apologize to you guys that couldn't that we weren't responding to. I didn't even have chat open. Again, this we're recording this for YouTube. I'm not even sure who's watching.
Can I get a link to the Twitch?
Yeah, it's just Twitch. I apologize to you guys that couldn't slash
Put it in the
multi-tone.
Discord.
It's
I've been hanging out in chat.
All right, what's up, guys? I didn't see anything that was said before, so we're on intermission for 10 minutes. Let me open up. Get a little.
Gavin 2202 is hanging out. Kind of wants to know what the deal is with Teagues wants to be a dragon. Blue dragon, apparently.
All right. Awesome. Salty Joe, what's going on, Salty? I'm not going to repeat myself. You missed important info. I'm sorry, Salty. I didn't mean to ignore anybody. Has Moobot been telling you guys that we're not interacting with chat? He has.
Yeah, Moobot's. Yeah.
All right, Moobot's doing his job. So you guys knew. What do you guys think so far? Are you going to come back next time? You're going to come back and join us next time on
You're gonna come back.
episode 2? Please come back, Daz. Don't
Please
leave us.
come back. Oh God. All right. I've got Salty Joe Fries likes my voice,
He was making
Or-
fun of our accents.
or he thinks it's as a joke. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care, Salty. But I appreciate it if you were actually complimenting me.
Teagues asked how big your nose was on a scale of 1 to 10.
Big Nose, I think that's a question for you, friend.
My nose or Big Nose, the character? Because that's
Big
important.
nose.
It's pretty big. There's like a 5, 6.
I mean, I
He's
told
a
her
rat.
11.
He doesn't have a big nose. That's what it is. What it was taken to. Like you got became big nose, but it's not necessarily the biggest nose. He's just a rat. It's a rat man.
I think you need a bit more action. Noted. We will definitely consider stepping the action up. We'll get to some
Usually in the
action too
second
after
half.
the intermission. But yeah, we do go kind of roleplay heavy. We can pick up the action though. I usually don't like to throw an action that's not there without a reason. I don't like to just force it, but you know, if we need to.
Oh, there's a reason coming pretty soon. If what happens, if I think what's going to happen happens.
Yeah, we've got a hot-tempered bunch of guys here, so it's not unlikely that we will run. I'm gonna go use the bathroom though. I'll be right back.
Yeah, same. I'll be right back.
I'm back.
As am I. I'm gonna go on Reddit. I should have posted on Reddit that we were streaming. People usually come in and watch.
Oh,
Somebody asked in chat how we made our characters. I wanted to respond, but apparently I don't remember my Twitch login.
You can say it. They can hear you.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Tito Man. What's
Fair
up,
enough.
Steele?
Yeah, we use the player's handbooks. There's step-by-step instructions in there. It's actually, in this edition, it's very simple and straightforward.
But yeah, pretty much like just did the 5th edition handbook, and then with our wonderful GM, he gave us a couple other things just to kind of create some ideas for our characters, backstory and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. There are a lot of resources available. It'd be nice if there was a step-by-step character creator resource to kind of get people into it. But you can look around, and of course, we're here to help. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to help you out there. Tito, also don't forget about your ukulele friend when the time comes.
When the time comes.
When the time comes. If you go to multitoad.com community and click on that Dungeons and Toads thread, we've got some resources available that will give you everything you need to get in to what you're looking for. We got it. Got it. It's not technically legal, but we got it. We're not hosting it. Just giving you a link to it. And we do suggest, if you enjoy it, please do go purchase your own player's handbook. Support Wizards of the Coast. They do a good job providing us with this material to play this game. So I'm going to make sure that you keep those guys going.
I don't know if I made it obvious. Like, sorry to put you on the spot when I was just like, by the way, there's this dock district. That was one of the things I had written down for fun.
At first, I think you cut out a little bit, and I was a little confused, but then I asked you to describe it a little bit. All good.
Okay. But so the guy that I knew, I had a different name for him. I was gonna call him Boomba the Big, and then I decided to be something else. My bad.
Boomba the Big is a cool name.
Yeah.
Now he's
Well,
Bazarati.
Oh, Bazarati. That's Bazarati's. Like it would have made me describe him completely differently if you called him Boomba.
It's all good. I like the description you gave him, but he only owns the one ship. The district's owned by like another dude.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe he's just talking big, trying to impress you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, I was loving like halfway through that whole interaction, like I end up messaging Tito on Skype. I'm like, oh, I just got it. Like the whole time they're saying smokehouse, I thought they meant like smoked meats. And then I'm like,
That's what
oh.
I thought too. I'm like, they're like,
Yeah.
when he said smokehouse, I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? They're like cooking meats out on these boats, like some
Yeah.
barbecue club.
Yeah, I thought it was like some like Cajun style thing, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then like it's drugs. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. And it sucks because now I want barbecue.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good right about now.
Also, I'm assuming this Moobot thing is like an automated thing, right?
Right. Yeah, the command that if he's he's telling people we are streaming DNT.
I don't. Okay, I was gonna say because like it's a typo with the T. I'm like, oh no, wait, Dungeons and Toads. It's just never
Yeah,
mind.
we're real creative about changing the names to suit our own interests.
I was like, oh man, that's so embarrassing. We have a typo in the automated message. I'm like, nope, it's actually intentional.
Are you guys allowed to use all that art? Do you just find characters online and build the characters around that? As a matter of fact, all that art is from Google. I'd be very happy if I could actually know who is responsible for creating it, but I don't.
Oh, I can. The one I stole it, like my character portrait, I know exactly who I got it from.
Yeah,
Like some guy who posted on Reddit.
I would provide a huge list of credits, but of course, if any art belongs to you and you're watching, just let me know. I'll make a list of credits and I'll include you.
Well, Tito's is a Lokan. That's a commission. So
Yeah, Tito's was commissioned. He has the rights to Yokan.
yeah,
All right, so back off.
which is one of those things. I'm like, damn. And like I was thinking, like I should get a commission, but then I really like my current character's portrait because it fits him so well.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I'm so
Yeah.
happy that sleight of hand worked.
That bomb is gonna come back around to bite you.
Now that Salty Joe has claimed everything, we have to prove that he didn't do it once we start making our first cent off this stream.
I imagine I said Google searched everything. I spent a lot of time looking around DeviantArt and stuff, getting pictures that I just thought would fit. And I hope that it's never my intention to steal. If somebody sees their work and wants to be like, "Hey, I did that," I'm like, "Awesome! Can I just say you did it, and we'll credit you, and you can just be cool with that?" Or if you really want, we'll remove it. You know. But I think that most people that are doing like stuff like that on DeviantArt would be happy to see that people are using that, and as long as they're not taking credit for it.
My character's portrait, it's from a Reddit user. He painted 31 angels and divine beings, and that's one of them. And his
That's pretty
username
cool.
is Pete Moorbacher. Yeah, there's some like I was just kind of going through it. I'm like, oh, this is some pretty cool stuff. And then I saw the one I'm currently using. I'm like, that actually fits for a D&D character I'm working on.
Really quick, Moorbacher, I hardly knew her.
Did you purposely turn your camera off, David, for now?
Oh no, it's on. I just put something over it.
Oh. Yeah, you're trying to get spied on. I was just wondering. I think everyone's back. Johnny, eating an apple or something. You need a minute? Big Nose is eating an apple. We're gonna need another minute for Big Nose here, folks.
No, that's right.
Granny Smith. How's it
Yeah,
taste?
that's correct. That's good, yeah. It's very good.
I hear it.
All right. Well,
Hey, we would love. I mean, there's artwork that I would love. So I'm not gonna pay you. I'm not gonna pay you to do it. But if you'd like to do it, I'd feature it, and I'd use your artwork absolutely.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, I mean that's I'm gonna tell it to you straight. I'm not gonna pay you a dime,
You can donate to our streaming art.
but I'll feature it and I'll credit you for it, and I'll say,
we
hey,
don't really make any money doing this, so we
check
can't
it out.
pay.
Check it out. Yeah, if we started making money, and you were doing fan art for us, yeah, we'll cut you in. But that's not something we're talking about right now. We're talking about free artwork, no strings attached. We'll credit you, and that's not enough for you. Well, that's too bad. We don't want you. I'll just continue stealing from DeviantArt. No, I don't do that. I don't steal.
A lot of the maps you can make, or there are a lot of map forums where people submit maps that just use like generic art.
Yeah, no, that falls under like Creative Commons for those ones. A lot of the maps, at least.
For his character portraits like Plup and stuff, like anyone who plays D&D on any kind of online tool usually have like a giant collection of just pictures that they're browsing. They're like, oh, that looks cool, and they save it for an idea later.
I use for my maps. I use RPG Maker.
Yeah, the legend. Yeah, I'll pay you in exposure. I'll get you exposure for your art. We've got 10 people watching. They'll hear about you. They'll go to your DeviantArt page. You'll probably start making money. 6 of the 10 people are all the guys playing with us right now.
Exactly.
All right, so we're ready to get back on. Big Nose, you're going to finish your apples. We're ready to get back on. We're going to continue here. We're going back to closing Twitch again. Guys, chat, we'll talk to you guys afterwards. We're going to go dark again for about another 2 hours. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging around with us. And we'll have a little open Q&A at the end here.
What's the time limit on Skype?
We should be all right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
it's
been
4
on
hours, I
for
think we'll pick up.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll be all right. We'll wrap it up around then. All right, guys. We'll catch you in a little bit. Thank you, guys.
That was
Nobody,
half our viewers.
nobody answered the clever toad. I think we lost people earlier who probably came in like, "Hey, talk to me, jerks." Back, and I'm letting Reddit know.
I didn't know you had those. Like, I thought those were just automated. That's actually cool that you cycle through them.
Yeah, they're all automated. Mubot's a hell of a guy. Okay.
I meant the Q&A.
Questions.
They're not automated. I do that myself when we get up. A little Toad game. That's I have a way to do it easily, but not automated. That'd be cool. All right, so we're back. We're in the Dragon's Tail Inn right now. You guys just discussed your heist for tomorrow. You're gonna go knock over a caravan. You were told don't take too much. I'm trying to stay under the radar, and they don't really mind when you do that because they're getting paid off as well. Everyone's making some money here on the side. The only losers are the rich. And right now, you just entered the Dragon's Tail Inn, so you're here. It looks a whole lot like the last inn you were in. That's pretty cool. Hey, the bartender looks like another normal-looking dude. Check that out. As you enter, you can see some patrons sitting down at the tables there, just enjoying themselves. Again, this doubles as an inn. It is the Dragon's Tail Inn, so it's a tavern/inn, as is most of the taverns in this particular city. And what do you guys want to do?
Before we jump in, should our party reunite, or
Yeah, if you guys.
Just as Jabroni says that, you see Ilkana kind of come through the doors. His eyes are a little bloodshot. He goes, my friends, Christelle told me what you guys want.
I told you, Big Nose, we couldn't trust her. Now you want to tell her where our boat is?
Bro, let us not worry about that. We got a good meetup. I'm sure we told you about tomorrow, and we have free rent. My friend gave him a coin. Do not have to worry about where we stay.
What did you say about Christelle?
She was quite a group.
Out.
She was talking with many a man.
How would you know?
I just spoke with her. She's the one who led me to you guys.
Well,
Hello. The tavern keeper is standing there behind the bar.
But as we kind of walk up to the bar, I also telepathically tell everyone, it's like, we should probably not use our real name since we all have bounties on our heads.
I never use my real name.
I never don't.
Big Nose was your real name.
Yes.
Someday.
Sorry. One order of the elves' piss.
What? An order of what? Elf's piss? What is that? I don't serve piss at my tavern now.
But you do not have the wine?
Oh, wine, piss, very different things, friend. What? I need to collect myself for a moment.
It must be a regional thing of Gorktar.
Ah, you're from Gorktar. Well, welcome, brave travelers. You've gotten here in one piece. Not everybody does. Well, what can I do for you? What can I get you? We don't serve piss. I don't know what you're drinking. Gorktar, a little iffy about that area, but please make yourselves comfortable. You are my guest, and I will serve you as need be. So what can I get for you, please? Anything you
show
need.
this man the coin.
Look, you have the coin.
But I have the coin. And
Yes.
Ilkana kind of like shuffles through his bags, but says, "No, I don't have the coin."
You have
Oh,
it, my
well.
friend. Have you taken too many drugs again?
You are coming to me without any money, please. Don't,
We
please,
have money.
now.
Oh,
Alright.
I give him a gold coin. Like, just give me a nice wine.
Nice wine. We've got here Nusa wine. Straight from the elven homeland. Would you like a taste of this? He turns around and takes your silence as a yes.
I know.
Begins pouring it. It's deep red. Ah, the Yanusa wine. The Yanusa people live atop mountains, and this is what they do most of their days. Making wine must be a peaceful life for them. Acclimated about 500 feet above the ground. It ages for about 2 years in oaken barrels. Please enjoy. And he puts it down on the bar. And of the rest of you, what can I do for you? Now, we do have more than just drinks. We've got boiled clan bacon and cabbage parsley sauce.
smoked fresh trout fillets, Cornish hens with olives, mutton, lettuce, and tomato.
Excuse me, enough of this. I have an order I'd like to place.
All right, well, what will it be, you cute little fairy boy?
Well, the last bar I was at, that man was very rude to me. But I would like to try your turkey legs. I heard that this place had the greatest turkey legs, and I would like to try them.
Well, you have a good nose for a turkey leg. We have the best turkey legs in all of Thoesia. Give me a moment. He turns around, pulls out the turkey legs. How many turkey legs would you like, young man?
At this point, Big Nose is kind of intoxicated, by the way. Well, I would like one. I am quite full, a little bit from the last place, even though those were trash.
One turkey leg coming up. He gives you your turkey leg. And of the rest of you, what can I get for you today? Now, we do have a variety of things for you to try. Don't settle for just one. You're here on vacation. Enjoy yourselves.
Well, you sound like a man of very discriminating taste.
Pardon me. I do not think myself the sort, thank you.
Well, I heard that you have a wide variety of delicacies here. Jimbar sent me.
Jimba. Of course he did. And, particular matter that he sent you for?
He told me I could get a steak. A whale steak.
Please do keep it down. You want some whale steak? All right, well, that will be 20 gold pieces for that.
I'll have it rare.
Rare well, oh, you have quite the palate to be drinking and eating piss and whale together. Now, if you do want to drink your elf's piss, I can see that you've got some little ears on you, very cute. You can piss in a mug yourself, I'll provide you. Just wait a moment and I'll go get that whale steak prepared for you. Keep it on the hush-hush now. He goes around back and starts fumbling around. It will be a while. We don't have those pre-prepared now because, as you see, it's not quite common for you to have to make a whale steak around here. But while we wait, what about the rest of you who are waiting for your beverages?
I'll have the salmon you mentioned.
Salmon? Oh, right. Give me a moment, please. He walks back to fiddle around with making the salmon.
Oh, he's making the salmon? Salmon?
It's called salmon in these parts, friend.
Salmon.
Salmon.
I
Salmon.
I shuffle over to David and go, so what brought us over to this place?
I got a lead on some whale steaks.
Then why are we ordering the salmon?
I ordered the salmon.
Why is David ordering the salmon?
Because I like salmon. It is from the sea. I'm not going to spend 20 gold on a steak. Now that we know he carries salmon, we can see about offloading our whale. So we know he carries whale. We know we can see about offloading our whale to him.
Okay. I'll let you guys do the talking. I see your plan now. Just because I've been like out of the loop, I guess.
Who hasn't gotten their drink yet? Have you, Missy? Is that in your hand? Is that a head?
Yes.
And would you mind leaving your head outside of my establishment, please? I just don't want heads lying around.
Do you have a box I could keep it in?
A box? I tell you what. Sure, you can keep it in a box. He gets you a box and slides it over. And just don't take... What? All right. Are you looking for something to drink?
I heard you said you had a hen.
You can't. Mm. You want to drink a hen?
Yes. Can you mush it up for me?
What manner of beast drinks a hen? I will not mush up a hen for you, miss.
I'm paying you.
I don't care what you're paying me. I do not mush hens up. You serve them as smoothies in this establishment. I'm sorry. I will not. And you take your head and put it outside. I don't know where you're from, miss. But I don't want. Please leave. I'm done. I'm done with you. The rest of you, you're fine. Stay seated. Make yourselves comfortable. Enjoy yourselves.
You could just cook me a hen.
Oh, there you go. Like a normal person. I'll cook you a hen. That'll be 12 copper pieces, thank you. He walks around back and begins preparing your hen. He comes back out with the whale steak now as well. Well, do enjoy. And please do come back. I enjoy customers with palates such as yours. Keeps me in business.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you, friend?
Oh, at the last place I had one of turkey legs that was uncooked.
Well,
Yeah,
that's...
it's cooked perfectly. Congratulations. You've done a great job.
Well, thank you very much. I do pride myself on my cooking capabilities. That
I
is what
require
I...
salt.
All right, well, you could have just asked. I'll get you some salt, please.
Please hurry up.
And
All
where's
right.
my steak?
I just gave you your steak, friend. It is in front of you.
It's kind of small. I didn't see it there. Thank you.
Well, it's small, but it packs a punch. Enjoy. Thank you very much for your patronage, and I will be right back with your salt, sir. He walks and gets your salt, brings it back, and puts it down. If there won't be anything else, I will tend to other customers. More?
Salt.
Sir, there is half a pound of salt right there in front of you.
Sir, get me more salt, please. I require...
Well, you'll have to pay for more salt. That would be 10 copper pieces. I can't just give you all of my salt.
Well, fine, that's enough salt. That's plenty of salt.
All right. There. Problem solved. Is that all, everybody? Can I go about my business now?
Well,
No.
speaking of... Sorry, Big Nose, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, old friend. Well, I would just like a pint of whale's tail, pale ale, pale whale, whatever it's called. Just bring it to me, please.
Pale ale. Certainly, we do carry that here. Give me a moment and I shall get it for you. And... what if you wanted to tell me something, sir? What is it? Please make it quick.
Well, this steak is quite good.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
We should know. We're whalers.
You might want to keep your voice down, friend.
I am keeping...
You should talk to
Sorry,
me.
I'm a little bit hard of hearing. Sometimes I don't know how to keep my voice down.
All right, well, please. We could get in a lot of trouble for this. I don't want you running around shouting about it. Well,
What's the problem with whalers?
please, sir. That's enough. What is it to me? What is it to me? Are you...
You stock a whale flesh, you need more whale. We have it.
You have whale with you now.
We're looking for a wholesale distributor.
Wholesale. And it's, how much whale do you have?
A whale.
You have an entire whale. Where do you have a whale?
That's for me to know and my business partner to purchase the information from me.
All right, fine. Well, I would be interested. And you want to sell me the entire whale or just part of it?
The whole thing. Well, maybe not the teeth.
All right. Well, I didn't want the teeth anyway. But listen, I can't turn over a whole whale before it goes rotten. I don't get that much business for whale meat, friend. You'll have to. I'll take some of the whale.
Okay, how much whale do you want?
How about 50, 60 pounds?
That's what, 2% of the whale? I wholesale distributor. I'm trying to sell the whole thing.
Listen, if you want to sell a whole whale, I can't help you. I don't. Where do I have room for a whale, sir? I have nowhere to put a whale.
Do
Okay,
you know
let me-
someone else who would want some?
I've just shouted. Listen. I might know somebody, but they're not going to buy a whole whale either. I don't know who you want to give an entire whale to. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. If you want to sell whale, you sell it by 50 to 100 pounds. You move it to multiple. I could tell you some places to sell it, but that's expensive information. I could get in trouble for this. I'll take 50 pounds, and if that's not going to do it for you, then I don't know what will.
Why don't we do it like this? You put me in touch with whoever it was that gave you the whale you just sold to me. And in exchange, we'll reserve 20 pounds of whale.
Please stop shouting about the whale, friend. I'll tell you what. Fine, I will give you the names, but I will need you to pay me up front. I will need 60 gold for that information. It's valuable information. I could get in trouble for this.
Who's got 60 gold? It's an investment.
No, the question is who has 60 gold. I don't think any of us do.
Ah,
I
look.
do. I do.
Oh. All that
Should.
selling drugs.
I just haven't been spending mine on whores and other expenses, you could say.
Big Nose, yeah. Big Nose is over by this door because he's been hearing something.
Listen, I can.
But he yells at them that he. I have no gold. I spent it on a whore. I hear something over here, though.
What does Big Nose see?
He hears something. He's over by this door.
Well, what does it sound like?
Don't say a whale in the distance. That didn't end well last time.
It sounds like a fight.
It sounds like there's a fight inside that room.
Yeah,
What do the voices sound like? Male or female?
they're both women.
Two. All right. So what are you gonna do about that?
Nothing just yet. He's just listening.
Okay.
He just wanted to shout over.
Roll
because
roll perception and see how well you can hear these women fighting.
All right.
Oh, the creep potential just went up too high.
You hear something about
Great rolls tonight.
you hear something about an onion, but that's all you really.
Cooking something.
You only heard about like onion something or other. Sounded like onion.
Something like onion being sold to Hillary Clinton.
Well, he's gonna
There's
stay
also-
there
there's
and
also
see
someone else.
if he can hear anything else later.
So you're camped out by the door. The tavern keeper leans over to you.
Oh, I lean over to the tavern keeper.
Meet me halfway. I guess. What do you want, friend?
Nice. Listen, you give us this name, we pay you 30 gold. But
30
the
gold.
whale, just 30 gold. The whale, there's only some parts that are the best for what you need. We make sure we save those best parts for you. No, don't get the rear.
Well, I find the best part of the whale is, in fact, the brain and the eyes. It is my favorite part to cook with. In fact, that whale steak there is made from brain and eyeball meat.
Oh,
So we save you those parts. Very delicate. Make sure nobody else gets them. Come
Right.
fresh.
I tell you what, though, I do
And
know.
we pay 30 gold.
I will tell you something. I do know a wholesaler that will probably buy the remainder of the whale. You get me the brain and the eyes. Most people aren't interested. They don't know better. You can send the rest of the whale to, I have a contact, but you probably won't be happy that I told you, nor strangers showing up at his doorstep. If you're willing to take that risk, I will tell you, and it will come with a price.
And what is that price? Other than the brain and the eyes?
Well, he will likely pay you between 1,000 to 2,000 gold for the entire whale. I can charge you, say, 150 gold for the information.
I thought it was 60 gold.
Well, prices, times change. The deal is different now, friend.
I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if he's like keeping anything from us. I believe him.
He seems very genuine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll an insight check, but only if I want to know if the brain and the eyes are actually the most delicious part.
In fact, you suspect that he's telling the truth, and they probably are.
Excellent.
Around this time, you hear the door swing open, and you see two guardsmen pour through.
Gobble up the rest of the whale steak.
Just like
Oh.
shoves it in.
Here, here! We hear talk of whaling around here.
They start walking behind everybody around to the bar.
We've got word that there's illegal activity taking place in here. Oh, I didn't do nothing.
Hey, this guy starts backing up.
Just casually take a sip of my wine.
Move the entire building.
Oh, you wouldn't mind if we take a look around then, would ya?
This guard starts walking around, starts flipping shit over, looking through bowls and knocking stuff out of it.
We hear that you got whale meat in here. Anybody heard of whale meat?
Hey, nobody heard of whale meat. We're all sitting here trying to have a nice meal. You come in and tear stuff up. Can you leave?
Pardon me, friend, but we're not leaving, not yet. Not till we turn this place upside down. We got an order to be here. We got a warrant. You stay seated. We look around. Everybody leaves happy, right? That is, unless you're guilty.
Hey, it's no skin off my back. I don't work here.
Yeah, you sure don't work here.
This guard keeps walking around, he's flipping shit over. He finds what looks to be some whale fillets.
Well, looky, what we have here.
He slaps them down on the table.
Looks like we've got some illegal whale meat in here. We got a
That's
tip.
what whale meat looks like?
That's what whale meat looks like, mister. You're going down. You better believe it.
Can Big Nose attempt to knock on this door?
Sure.
Alright, so he's gonna knock on the door and see if he can get them to open it real quick. While this is happening.
Alright, so you knock on the door opens up and you see two dwarven women. They look frazzled and they...
What do you want?
Excuse me, ladies. I just need to step in here and hide for just a minute.
Sorry, but no. Please leave.
Well, I'll give you 10 copper pieces.
Oh, whatever. Come in.
And they wave you inside. Meanwhile, the guard is still shaking down the tavern keeper, yelling in his face.
Whale meat. So, you're going down, friend. We found a whale meat. Just let us know who you're selling it to. Oh, it's not whale meat. I swear it's not. Friend, look. We've had whale meat around here before. We know what a whale meat looks like. You're selling whale meat. You gentlemen know anything about this whale meat?
They walk up, now on both sides of you.
I'm a vegetarian.
Vegetarian, I bet you are. Now, this place...
Does the whale meat actually look like noticeably different than from, say, any type of fish, or?
It's much fattier. So they can mostly tell the difference. So.
Right.
Alright, nothing to say. Cat got your tongue.
Sorry, are the Aluzgoy like? Sorry, are the guards wearing like signs of like Aluzgoy, or are they just kind of neutral?
There's no markings particularly of Luzgoy. They're just in armor.
Damn it.
Alright.
I lean over to David and I go, do we stop this or do we just not care?
We're calling for backup. Everyone stay here. Nobody's leaving. We're getting to the bottom of this. You're in custody.
He takes the tavern keeper and puts manacles on him and sits him down at this table over here.
But the two guards they still haven't called for backup, right?
One of them is now leaving. The other one is staying at the door.
I'm gonna try and put one of the whale steaks in my bag.
He slapped down on the table in front of you. Roll a sleight of hand to see if you can do that.
That's what dexterity?
Yeah. You managed to slip one of the whale steaks in your bag unnoticed. So you're safe for now.
Alright, everyone, just get comfortable. We'll be slick and solid. Just no funny business. We're just gonna.
So Brony, we take care of the one guard. We save the whale merchant. I'm whispering this, sorry. And we get our contact.
Did you just hear they're bringing backup?
Yeah, we got plenty of time before the backup arrives. We got like 2 to 30 minutes.
It's just the one guard right now, right?
Yes, just the one. The other one is out of sight. You assume he's going to get the backup.
Yeah. I kind of like wave to him and like, sir, can I talk to you for a second?
What'll it be? What'll it be, friend?
Alright, sorry.
It'll be just a few moments. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Stay calm.
Oh, no, I know. It's just, I think I might know who he bought the whale meat from.
Yeah? Who?
Earlier when we came in, there was this gentleman. He came in. He delivered a package. And, like, they're being very secretive about it. But I happened to notice. I'm the watch for our ship, so I have very keen eyes. And it looked like a homeless man. In fact, earlier today, I saw him kind of begging out at the corner, and I kind of described the corner where I stole that man's coin.
All right, some kind
I
of.
think it was him. And that's within eyesight of here. So if he just saw you two come in and one of you leave, he must be suspicious. Now we can, as you see, my friends and I here, we're well armed. We're sailors. We can keep this merchant, like, you know, this thief here, on hold for you while you go track down that beggar, quotation marks, and arrest him for dealing in whale meat. And then when you come back, you know, that way you have the seller.
Listen, I can't leave my post.
Roll your deception. Roll that.
Yeah.
I mean, if what you say is true, it sounds like what you're saying is true. There's some seedy folks around here. Listen, we don't come to this part of town often. We don't want to be here. We want to make this quick. Get out. Got to make sure the city's free of all crime. You know how that goes. I'm just doing my job, friend. Now tell me.
Exactly.
Tell me what.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying.
Describe the man. Tell me what he looks like.
It's like it's hard to tell because he looked like a beggar, but I'm sure it was a disguise. So he probably looked older than he actually is. I'm saying middle-aged or so, torn rags. Earlier in the day when I saw him, he was just sitting on a corner with a little tin cup, begging for change.
Fella, we got about 25 of those right outside the door. Any distinguishable features?
Yes, he had an eye patch on.
Eye patch on?
Yeah, and it was a red one, which is interesting. And, you know, normally
While
they're
the
black.
guard is wrapped up, I'm gonna open this door and pass the steak to Big Nose and tell him to stash it somewhere.
All right. So he slips the steak through the big nose.
Oh, red eye patch could be. Oh no, it can't be. Can't be that son of a bitch Maurice. Used to be one of the guardsmen. There's locked-in around.
It's one of those things, and he was trying to like sucker people in by, you know, claiming to be a man of faith of the great Aluzgoy, and no, it's from the sounds of it, he was all this, you know, he's feeding on the faith and goodwill of good religious folk. Like I said, if you quickly go, you can capture that man. We'll stay here. You'll be gone no more than a minute, and when you come back, you'll not only you'll get promoted, sir. You captured a whaler. or at least a dealer of whaler meat.
Oh, it's easy. Oh, I don't know if I leave my post. All right, listen.
Roll another deception on that. See if you can convince him to leave.
Shit. Can I add an insight motivation? Oh no, I already used my thing anyways. Never mind.
All right, listen here. I'll tell you what. You see this man here? You just hear your customers, right? You didn't hear nothing about the whale meat now, did you?
No.
Are you sure?
Like, it's one of those, like, didn't hear, we just came in, so, you know, it was a bit busier at the time, so it's hard to hear over the talking, but large suspicious package, you know, they're being pretty secretive about it. They're kind of like off in the corner here. I just kind of like point over there.
Right, and where did you last see this man with the eye patch again?
It's earlier in the day, and it was kind of like at the T intersection into this district.
All right, and he came in here, he dropped it off himself, he said.
Yes, he did.
All right, seems pretty cut and dried. It's going to be Maurice. All right, listen, you look after him while I'm gone. He's a fugitive. We're taking him in. I can't bring him with me. I'm not going to be able to reprimand 2 men at once. It's beyond me. I got to trust you on this one. You seem like a straight shooter. I'm going to go looking for this man. Should be about 2-3 minutes. I know where he lives nearby, sitting on the streets all day. And you just make sure he doesn't go anywhere, you understand?
Oh, definitely. You are doing good work, sir.
Doing the loose guy's work, friend. Praise the loose guy.
Yes, praise.
Yeah, praise the loose guy. He's the one true God. He guides us.
Indeed. No, we must hurry before that man runs away. He did
All
see your
right.
partner just leave.
You stay here, and I'll make haste.
Do.
So he goes out the door, and he goes to catch up with the man he suspects to be Maurice.
So I quickly run up to him and is like, "It's like you're running with us out of here now."
Yo, kind of like takes the last sip of his wine. It's like, oh, look, it looks like the fugitive is trying to run. And I go over and I grab the guy by like the collar and start pushing him out of the inn.
All right, so if you grab him, you shove him along. Oh, we shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong. This is wrong.
They're gonna hang you either way for selling whale meat. You know it.
Oh, who are you guys? This is wrong.
The men saving your ass.
All right, let's go. Fine, let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here. I grab the whale steaks. I say, Big Nose, don't leave that whale steak behind. We gotta go.
All right, so you guys make haste. You get out of there. There's no sign of either guardsman outside. They must have gone to go about their business. Alert for backup. So where are you gonna head now? We'll pull back open your map.
We go, we say, who's your contact? Better hide out with him.
Oh, he's not. Well, the problem with him is, that's the catch.
Your voice got much deeper.
My voice got deeper? No way! Now the catch with him is that he's not from around here, you see. He is actually from Cockrotor. I told you that it was an adventure. I told you that it was an investment, you see. You've got to, whatever whale you got to take across to Cockrotor, unload it there, get paid there. That's why I can't do it for you.
And who do you know here that you can hide out before, well, as this all blows over?
I don't. Oh, all right. I got the girlfriend. She'll give us quarter. I'm sure. We'll go to her place, and that it will be fine. I'm sure.
People know she's your girlfriend?
No.
They did. It's the first place the guards are gonna go after they find out you've escaped.
Ah, shit. No, nobody knows. I'm sure of it. We'll go there. We'll be safe. I'm certain of this. All right, so follow me. and we'll get to safety. Everyone relax. I'm keeping it together. Uh,
Well, Donko, can you break these manacles?
What'd you say?
Donkor, can you break these manacles off this man?
I could.
Go to Eel's End. Spend the night there. You won't get bothered there. Hopefully,
Us.
many people pass through. It is hard to notice.
So you're going to go to the docks where you were staying with. Oh, I'm gonna move the whole map.
I'm telling him to go to the dogs. We're gonna fucking
Oh.
leave town.
Okay.
Oh, we need the name of his contact in place whose name
That
I've written
place.
down, but I can't remember. I put it down terribly. Cockrotor or something like that.
Cockrotor, yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
All right. Well, so you guys are here now. Not
Mhm.
there. Fuck! I keep trying to move the map by accident. I should have put that as the background layer. All right. So this is where you are. You can see that behind you, the guards are running around the corner to go back to where they were, to bring back up. There's about 4 or 5 of them now, as opposed to the 2 from before. So backup has been called, but you're out of the way, and you're blending in with the crowd right now. You can also see that they're dragging the man with the eye patch that you stole from earlier behind them toward where they were, toward the Dragon's Inn. So your move is to send the tavern keeper down to the docks, and you guys are going to try to run.
Well, we need to find out more, like who his contact is in Cockrotor.
Okay, so you
We
see.
hide out at Eel's End.
Yeah, we could probably hide out there for like the day, or for the night. What do you guys think?
I do not have a coin to pay for the inn. I lost it somewhere. I'm gonna go back see if I can find it.
Probably try to smoke something off of it.
My friend, I do not have a problem.
The burden on everyone else.
We don't have time for this now. We need the information about what to get rid of this whale. I grab the tavern keeper by the throat and I throw him on the ground. I say, the way that I see it, we just saved your ass and it will cost you about 500 gold pieces. We'll call it even if you give us the information we need.
He starts hyperventilating. Help me! Help! He starts screaming now for help. People are turning their heads.
I punch him in the face repeatedly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start pounding on his face, his head flying back and knocking against the pavement. His nose breaks. You pop a few teeth out the back of his throat.
Bill kind of starts whistling and walking away.
Yeah. I walk away as I cast Disguise Self.
And as that him screaming, some of the guards turn back around the corner. There's 4 of them now standing. Let me mark that for you. Right here, and they're looking in your direction, and they see you guys. And
Do
they
I see them seeing me?
roll perception. Now you're here, and I'll put the guards down. And your backs are kind of against the wall. There's not a whole lot of room to run. And you do notice that they're looking at you right now.
I'm just gonna remove the.
I call out to them. I caught him. I caught him over here.
You see him waving his hand and sending his men towards you. There's let me put him down on the map. What'd you say, Tito?
Oh, I think there's just fog on the screen. We can't see. Yeah.
Oh,
It's all
okay.
black for us. Well, at least me. Apparently.
Give it a moment. Remove fog. There you go. That's
Good
you
boy.
guys. Doncor, you're not there twice. I just made a mistake.
I have a twin.
Must be Roshaldo, Donkor's twin.
Guards now moving in your direction. At the sound of the commotion, they can see the bloodied face of the tavern keeper that they recognize laying there on the pavement.
So all I see is black, and then the 2 guard tokens.
It'll refresh in a second. Try refreshing.
Okay.
All right, and they start moving up to you.
Caught
Stop
him.
it right there!
I caught him. I caught him. Your fugitive tried to get away.
They are fugitive. I had a little think when I was walking along. And my think reminded me I seen your face before. The whole lot of you.
I'm disguised, so.
Well, they're not pointing to you right now. You're kind of blending in with the bums on the side.
Yeah.
You sailed with the firebeard. Ogzu.
Who?
What a coincidence that is. He's here right now. Rotting in our dungeon. Who?
They immediately turn around and listen in a bit more.
Who, you ask? You know who. What's your name? Jabroni? Something like that?
My name is Habroni.
Yeah, whatever you say. I recognise you. I recognise the ugly orc. I recognise little rat man. You guys stick out like a sore thumb. I can't believe I didn't see it before.
Ratman's not here.
Where are you?
You haven't been paying attention apparently.
No. Where'd you go?
He's still in the room with those dwarf women.
Oh, you stayed there?
No, I wanted to do. I wanted to leave, but you didn't ever acknowledge that he was still in there.
I don't understand. You could have just left. You weren't locked in there.
Yeah, but that would have been weird. Like, why did I go in there then?
To hide.
And then the guard was gone, so you left with us.
Well, now it just seems pointless. Alright,
Big Nose wanted to get to the bottom of the mystery of the onion.
Yeah.
yeah, it just didn't go anywhere. But I guess Big Nose just came back. Here he is.
Look, we can sort this out. Nobody's got to die today. I'm going to ask you, kindly, you don't want to make enemies here, friends. This can go over smoothly. Don't worry about a thing. Just drop your weapons, disarm yourselves, and we'll resolve this in peacefully a manner as we're able.
Where'd you say Ogzu is?
I didn't say I was anywhere.
Yes,
Forget
you
that.
did. You said he was locked
I
up.
shout over to Hebron. He says, "This man says he has him in jail here."
Yeah, he's rotted away in our dungeons, and he's not getting out. He's to be transferred. Drop your weapons.
He starts drawing his sword.
Donkor, what do you think?
I don't want this to get bloody, friends.
We can't trust them. They'll just capture us too.
Well, of course we'll capture you. It's better to be captured than to be killed, fool.
Where is the dungeon at?
Enough out of you. No more questions.
Eldritch Blast.
Who are you trying to elder? You shoot forth one of your teeth. It flies right past the guard in front of you.
Men!
They all draw their swords and they're ready for combat here. The guard you shot at swings his sword toward you.
Jesus.
Impales you straight through the stomach with it.
Oh my.
For 11 points of damage. The sword comes out your backside, dripping in blood.
Move in on him, men!
He shouts to the men behind him, and the guards next to him now moving forth. Trying to get a hold of everybody. One of them went for Hebroni, one of them went for David, or not David, but Yelkana. Yelkana, are you kind of hidden back there?
Yeah, I was like walking away, pretending not to be part of the gang.
Okay, David is currently disguised, so he's going for Donkor. Only one of them strikes true, and that's against Donkor. Slicing across your chest toward your pelvis for 9 damage. Now, you guys can act. Your initiative is going to Who was tied on initiative again? Full speed. Let me go ahead and take a look real quick.
I believe it was always usually me and Hebroni.
The Sabroni, Khan, Donkor, Big Nose, Devit. What I have written down. What's everyone's initiative score? Just a reminder.
Brony is 1.
Mine is 1.
Mine's 2.
Sabroni's 1, yours is 2. Khan, yours is 3, if I recall?
Yep.
Big Nose, are you 1?
2.
2? Okay, so between Donkor and Big Nose roll, and between Devit and Hebroni roll, determine who goes first.
Shit. Why isn't it letting me roll? There you go. No, that's not it.
Hebroni, you guys is tied. Roll again. But you had a +1 on yours, actually, so that would have been 7, so if Hebroni rolled higher. He would have had the +1 on it, too, so his
Yeah,
would
he
have
would
been
have.
9.
Yeah.
So Hebroni's going to go before you. Big Nose, you're... Okay. So it's going to be...
Do you want everyone to roll initiative, sorry?
No, it's fine. I got it. It's Khan, and then Donkor, then Big Nose, and then Brony, then... Alright, Khan, you're up. What are you doing? You're still kind of sulking there behind the box, behind a couple of crates.
Oh no! As soon as somebody reaches for Donkor, I say, "Don't! Nobody touches Donkor," and take out my bow and I shoot the guard that was trying to hit Donkor.
Alright.
That sucks.
That arrow is going to glance off of his shoulder plate and fly past him. You draw his attention. He turns his head towards you. Now you're no longer really hidden. Donkor, what's going on?
So I'm gonna attack the guard that hit me with my great axe.
All right. You take your great axe and you swing down toward him. He steps out of the way and pushes your great axe to the side and nudges you with his shoulder, getting real close to you so that you don't have much range on him. That's the initiative, so you guys can see. Big Nose, what are you doing?
He's gonna move back a little bit. And another Eldritch Blast. Alright.
Alright, so you step back.
Yeah.
As you step back off of his sword, he pulls his sword back again and thrusts at you. But you manage to nimbly dodge out of the way and retaliate with a Eldritch Blast. You shoot a large tooth at him, and it strikes true, catching him in his neck. Oh! I'm gonna let you off the hook for that. You would have gotten mutilated. I'm gonna let you off the hook for that one, though. You're lucky duck. Roll your damage out on that one.
There you go.
Alright, so you catch him in the throat for 11 damage, knocking him up in the air and sending him somersaulting backwards. He lands on top of some crates, knocking some lumps of coal that were stored in the side all over the ground, now laying prone. Brony, your move.
Sacred Flame on this guy.
Alright, let her rip. And that's plus... Was it 3?
What's the plus come from?
Your wisdom modifier. The plus 3 is not gonna hit. He raises
Plus
his
2.
shield up. The sacred flame splits across his body. He gets engulfed in light, but he protects himself from it for the most part, and takes no damage from that. Or is that a yeah, no, it's fine. That's just an attack roll. Devit.
Acting kind of like as like a terrified hobo, I'm like, I just start screaming and I kind of run over here. Are there any guards kind of I see this way?
Not at the moment, no.
And then I will Eldritch Blast this dude.
All right. So he's caught unaware as you run by. He caught into your disguise, and then from behind him, a tentacle wraps around his leg and pulls his leg out from underneath of him, and he falls down onto his face, rolls back over onto his back, leans up and notices you standing there. Your disguise now... Does disguise drop after you attack, or does it remain?
No, it remains there. Just now I'm like, oh, well, that person, like that hobo is clearly hostile.
Yeah, right. Okay. And noticing you there as his assailant, he's going to get back to his feet, and did you move your max movement right there? Yeah, we'll assume you did about. Okay, so he gets back to his feet. He turns away from you. You didn't hurt him too much, and he sees that there's a bowman shooting at his comrades, and he's going to move toward him in an attempt to stop him. Takes a swing. He'll kind of dips out of the way nimbly, and he pulls his sword back, puts his shield up in front of him, ready for the next attack. The two guards who were laying in Big Nose begin pressing in together at the same time. The first one runs up and swings past Big Nose's face to the right, and while Big Nose is distracted, the other one comes up beside him with his shield and slams Big Nose in his side. Knocking Big Nose over for 9 points of damage. How much? Make sure you enter your health in too, guys. You have to do that for each fight. I'm not sure how much Big Nose has remaining. It's probably. Are you still conscious, Big Nose, or is that enough to put you down?
Oh, he's still conscious.
All right. How much health do you have?
He's got 2.
All right. This next guard gets up from the barrel, shakes some of the coal off of himself, and straightens his helmet out and charges toward the first person he sees, being a brony. But coal still in his eyes. He can't get a good look at you. He runs forward, just wildly swings. Doesn't even come close to you with that one, as you prepare to retaliate, and that's going to bring it back to Khan.
Dipping out of the way of the guard's sword, O'Connor kind of ducks down and manages to jump up on this this beautiful rectangular monument of art, and once again unleashes an arrow at the target in front of Donkor.
All right. So this time, the arrow strikes true, catching him right between the plate of his helmet and his shoulder, and piercing through his neck and down into his throat. Blood shoots out, and he stumbles backwards, having lost his balance for 15 points there. Donkor, you're up. See that he's now stumbling and bleeding from his neck profusely, so you'll have an advantage if you decide to attack him.
He has to make a save just to see if he falls prone as well. But if
that
if he
was
gets
strip
advantage,
attack, yeah,
it's
sure.
perfect too. Yeah.
It was gonna be advantage either way. Either way, he falls over. So he doesn't fall over, but he's stumbling. You have an advantage on your attack, Donkor.
Okay, so Donker's just gonna finish him off with her great club, just bashing him on the head.
Club. You have an axe and a club?
Yes.
Damn. All right. So he's gonna switch it up. Realize the bludgeoning against this armor might be a little bit better. You wind back with your great club. You have advantage. Roll again on that. Bringing it down in a sweeping motion, catching him straight in his chest as he's leaning forward and knocking him off of his feet. Roll damage. The blow, however, glances and slides off of his sleek armor, comes up across his faceplate, pulls his face mask open. You can now see his face. Look of horror and confusion, but he's still standing, and he begins to regain his balance. Big Nose.
Alright, well, Big Nose is struggling right now, but he's gonna use another Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Are you shooting at which guard?
This guy.
Alright.
He's been attacking this one the whole time.
Okay. Roll damage. Alright, so that's going to catch him in his faceplate, sending his helmet off and spinning his neck around. You can hear the crack of his spine as his head spins around. and his whole body just spins quickly as he flies backwards, and he appears to be dead.
Big Nose rushes up to him and uses his pliers to grab some teeth. But he's like crawls up to him because he kind of can't move very well. But I must have the teeth. And he takes the teeth.
You can see him begin pulling teeth out of his mouth as he lays there limp.
Bleeding on a little bit.
Himrona, you're up.
Okay, I rush this guy, and I grab him, and I cast Inflict Wounds as a level 2 spell.
All right, roll it out.
And do I get my Wisdom modifier on that one?
It will specify if you do want.
It's a melee spell attack.
Okay, you should be able to get add your modifier, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. That's gonna hit. Roll the damage. At a higher level, that will do more damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Does that describe what that's supposed to do to them, or just like make
Well,
them
it's
bleed?
necrotic damage.
Oh, so purple energy kind of swirls, dark blackness gets underneath of his armor, and his flesh just starts splitting wide open and blood squirting out. You can hear his bones twisting and breaking as he stands in place. A horrible scream exits his mouth. It's terrifying. It's the most gruesome thing you've ever heard. And then he just collapses backwards, clearly dead. The other guards that saw that are now intimidated by Hebroni, and take a few steps back. Up next is David.
Alrighty. Do I? You know that hobo that they were arresting?
Yes.
Do I see him at all, or has he run off? Hopefully, he's run off.
You don't see him around, no.
Beauty. Disguise self. I now look like him. And then, as my bonus action, I cast Hex on this guard. And I'm gonna kind of run over here, and just like stare at him and just like, run now, my friend, for the crew of the Dread Pirate Marcus. That was the name you gave him, right? Yeah. As the Dread Pirate of the crews of Dread Pirate Marcus murders your guards. I was once a member of your kind, and you just discarded me like I was nothing. Run and tell tales of the horrors I shall bestow upon you all.
All right, roll intimidation with advantage. With advantage.
With Hex, he has disadvantage against
okay.
Wisdom. 15.
I need to get out of here. I need to go.
He turns and just begins sprinting away. And you see him turn a corner in the distance. The only guard remaining alive is the one standing here, and he starts backing up. His back is now against the wall.
All right, look. We made a mistake, all right? We'll let you walk out of here. It doesn't have to end like this. I don't know what do you want from me?
What do you want? Ogzu, where is he?
I'm afraid that's not happening, friend.
Give us your keys.
I don't.
Eldritch Blast.
The Eldritch Blast flies past his head and smashes a hole in the wall behind him.
I told you I can't do that. I don't have that power. If you kill me here, rest assured, you're not leaving. You're not going to be let leave after you've just done this. I could maybe help you.
I look at the others to kind of see what they think. And I should do the classic, like, stick the hand out and, like, I give him a thumbs down, and I look to the others.
Where is the dungeon?
You better start talking fast about how you'll help us.
Oh, I can tell.
Marcus does not like adversaries to be alive.
I can tell you where it's being kept. He's beneath the cathedral, or in the dungeons. I mean, that's where we keep him. That's where we keep anybody high profile. They transferred him to us. They brought him here. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't. Oh, listen, I'm a simple man. I just want to go home. I could tell you where he is. I could point you. I could mark it on your map. It's nothing much else I can do for you.
When's the transfer?
Tomorrow at sunup.
Where?
They're taking him to the capital.
Sunup, are you sure it's not in the afternoon?
That's sunup, and they're taking him to the capital. They're gonna hang him now.
Crossbow.
Your crossbow, the bolt goes right between the slots on his helmet and catches him straight through the eye and into the brain. His mouth falls open, and he slides slowly down against the wall behind him, blood pouring from beneath his helmet over his chest. And,
You saw our faces.
I
He said he
turned,
would have marked it on the map, but you've got to let him do that first.
I turned to like the captive, the barkeeper, and like anyone watching, like, let everybody know the Dread Pirate Marcus is here.
At which point, while he's saying that, I go to the guard that Hebroni just shot through the eye with the crossbow. I pull out the bolt, using a blood-stained cloth. I make a fake eye patch on that guard. Like, it's it's now Marcus's mark on,
A red eye
on his
patch.
raids.
I guess you're trying to disguise the guard to look like,
No, not
Marcus?
this guy. Just be like, it's kind of like,
Oh, just a
this is-
mark.
Calling card.
Yeah, this is like, this is Dread Pirates Marcus was here type thing.
Okay. Alright, so you mark him with the red eye patch, and he's laying there. Your deed has been done, and you've vanquished all three guards. One of them has run away. Who you're not sure where. He's far out of vision now.
And Brownie,
should
I could
probably-
use a heal.
You can hear shouting in the distance. There's a lot of commotion still. People are trying to flee the area.
Definitely get the hell out of here.
I am dying.
I cast heal wounds
Started.
on Big Nose.
Big Nose, he's starting to complain as much as Cragwell.
I take offense to that.
Wait, which one was it? Cure wounds.
Alright, so you can roll out the heal for that. What's the plan now? What are you guys doing?
Should find somewhere to hide. Probably where,
Big Nose is up to 5 HP.
I'm winded.
We shall find a place to rest. Perhaps the plan to go to Eel's End.
where your
Maybe
friend
what's
was.
with you
That
at
seems
Eel's
like
End? You want to go to Eel's End every day.
the guards there are paid off.
Well, let's go.
Head out that way.
Alright, so as you navigate your way through the city toward the docks, you're going to have to make a stealth check. As everybody in the party make a stealth check to try to move undetected.
I'm periodically casting disguise self on myself.
Okay, so you're going to remain disguised. Everyone else roll a collaborative stealth check here.
Easy.
Alright, so you guys get through the city with ease. You're used to causing public disturbances and slipping out. So you blend in with the crowd as you work your way through. Guards begin swarming the scene of the crime, and they're knocking on doors. There's a whole lot of commotion now. Some of the higher ups are called in. The whole place is in an uproar. But you guys have gotten to the docks, and
Donkor's role, like, she manages to, like, walk back into the tavern and get her head in a box and bring it back.
oh,
That's a nat 20 on
I
the
forgot
stealth.
about the head.
I assume she had the head already. We'll see. You
That's what the club was, wasn't it?
clubbing people with the head. That's
I can
brutal.
work with that.
Alright, so that'll be your new Great Ball. Alright, so you get back to the port, and you pull up in your map, and you're welcomed back inside, being recognized now. You were here, you made your way all the way through, and now you, just a second. You make your way to the docks, and you're welcomed back in. You see your old friend, what's his name, Vivaldi?
Yeah, totally. It was Bezerati.
Bezerati.
But we're gonna head to the ship that is used as like an inn. People sleep off the smokehouse.
Okay, so you're not going to go to the smokehouse to do more drugs. You're going to go to where
Doesn't have
the inn
meat.
is so that you can sleep and I guess formulate a plan for what's going to happen tomorrow. You got a lot on your agenda for tomorrow, a lot that you've been informed about.
Go to the Golden Hawk ship.
So you got the Golden Hawk Inn, which is one of the ships on the dock district, and you guys are going to be welcomed in. Word got around. You guys are paying customers and friends with some of the guys who have some pull around here. So you're welcomed in, and you can settle down for a little while here. You got a large room, plenty of beds, lots of fresh linens, pretty comfortable.
So is this a long rest, or what is this?
If you want to, do you want to begin resting right now, or you can talk about things in the morning? Talk about things at night.
I mean, I think we should just talk about it in the morning.
All right.
No.
And I'm thinking the plan is we should free Captain during the transportation.
Oh, but at the same time, our contact for Rosado was supposed to meet us at the same time. Now, I cannot pass up an opportunity to get the captain. But Donkor, I do not know how much you need to meet Rosado.
Well, we need him for the whale.
Fuck the whale.
We could split up.
Split up. We've been split up. Our captain is here. Fuck the whale.
We couldn't
Well,
find him another
And
time.
Crystal is done. It's over. We need to get ready
Oh,
to
yeah,
free
Crystal.
Agzu. I'm not even worried
Crystal
about
is not done, my whore.
I'm not even worried about Marianne right now. Okay, that's where I'm at.
Oh my god!
Listen, here's the plan. We have one option. We have to save Oxu because he is going to die otherwise. But that Rochelle guy will be here for longer. We can go another time.
Gerald Luxembourg. I must
Well,
tell
there's-
you.
We know of a place in Conqueror. There's someone who will buy the entire whale off of us.
So we don't even need Rochelle.
Just another contact for selling what it sounds like maybe just parts of the whale, not the whole whale.
Yes.
We should focus on freeing the captain.
All right.
All right. So it's settled. You guys get to you're getting to get some rest in here.
We'll see if we even have time to pull off this heist.
You have enough time for a short rest. It's gotten pretty late after all your adventures. If you're going to be up by sunup, you have to have the short rest instead of a long rest here.
I'm gonna probably sneak out a little bit. I don't really. I might take a nap, but not like a full hour, just to let my friend Bazarati know that we have to cancel the meet. But let him know that we'll be looking to deal with Gerald Luxembourg at another time.
Do you get any health for a short rest? What is it?
You can spend your hit dice. You have 3 of them. They're all D8s. You can roll 3 D8 if you want to heal yourself. Hopefully you roll
All right.
Better than that heal roll from Hebroni.
Still got some of those shitting potions from Gorktar. You know.
Good rolls.
Alright, so that's going to bring you back to damn close to full health, probably. Anyone else can spend their hit dice too as you rest, and you go throughout the night rather undisturbed. Time nears sunup, and you can see the dim light over the horizon through the portholes on the ship, that the sun is now coming up greatly.
Should probably.
Must head to the cathedral and get everyone out.
Well, yeah, are we gonna do this in town or outside the town? I'm assuming we would have maybe plotted this during the night, but
Did you want to? I mean, you can talk about it during the night, so let's have that conversation. Figure out how you want to do this. before the sun is actually coming up. Flashback.
Yeah, so we're all like sitting around a table, like smoke,
Absent
a little
diagrams and
bit of
shit.
a smoke from the other like cabin coming through. We kind of lay down Ogzu's ledger in the middle. We're all kind of speaking over it. We would not be here if it was not for Ogzu. We owe him. We owe him our lives. We should get him out. The guard said he was at the cathedral. Are we going to go guns on, swords ablazing?
I suppose a blazing.
Well, he's being transferred somewhere, isn't he?
The capital
Transferred
city.
to the gallows.
We can hit them when they bring him out of the dungeon, but then we have to get through the entire town. If we hit them when they get out the gates, then it's just a matter of getting to our boat. We'll be outside the city walls. I think the later in the transfer that we can get him, the better.
Oh, that makes sense to me.
On the other hand, these hills could offer a tactical advantage. Khan, how far can you shoot that bow?
The strength of my bow is pretty far, but how do we even know? How can we track the transfer? I mean, we might not be very. I don't know. Like the guards in town might know who we are now.
That's a
I
good
can
point.
follow them. Just keep disguising myself along the way.
This is good, David, but how do we know how to follow you?
All these guards wore pretty comprehensive armor. I say we murder 4 more guards.
It's a good thing we brought all those guards' armor with us, didn't we?
We should have.
But then they might have suspected something if the armor was missing at the scene.
We need to jump 4 guards, take their armor, dress up like them, take over the transfer, and walk out with Yagzu. If we try and start a firefight, we'll be outnumbered 3-1.
I say that's a great plan. Okay, well, what do you plan on doing for me? I have, you going to steal a child's armor?
Disguise you as a beggar.
You'll create a diversion at the critical moment.
Do we want to raise more alarm when this transfer is about to happen? The news of 4 guards missing might raise suspicion. Plus, we need 5 guards.
I think I can create a diversion. Might be quite good at that.
Why do I foresee many eldritch blasts?
No eldritch blasts. I do not want to be arrested. You'll see.
All right,
So is that the plan? Are we going to do that?
All right, so the plan in a nutshell is to jump a couple of guards, take their armor, disguise yourselves, and locate the transfer and free him during the transfer?
That or have David trail the transfer and he signals us with many tentacles.
Yeah, it'd be hard to
we're attacking people.
Hey, Brody did make a good point of like, how am I going to signal you guys?
Shoot tentacles at them once we're out of town.
Well, if we're going to wait until they're out of town, we might as well just wait outside of town and ambush them there. From the looks
That's
of it,
if
there's
they
only
go
one
by-
road out. There's only one way out.
If they go by boat.
Burn the docks, so they have to take the road.
Sounds like you're missing some critical information.
Probably ask around. Actually, we're kind of in a thieves' den. Maybe we should ask around about that. If anyone knows anything about the transfer.
We could go speak to the King of Spiders, but his information does not come cheap. The King of Spiders probably be the guy who owns this all the establishments.
All right. So we'll see the King of Spiders soon, but we're gonna wrap it up here. While the plan has been mostly formulated, we're gonna have a little. I'm gonna disguise yourselves in armor and attempt to break Ogusu free during transfer, and that will be what we'll start with next time on episode 2 at Dungeons and Codes. So we'll have an exciting start, ready to go next time, and work out some of the kinks of this plan before it's executed, so that it hopefully goes smoothly for everybody.
Because all our plans always go so smoothly. The day one of our plans goes smoothly is the day I get suspicious.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. We are gonna take questions though. So anybody who has any questions, comments, open Twitch back up now. I have that. I should keep chat open and tell you everything you guys say. But we appreciate you guys hanging around, watching. We got some exciting stuff ready for next time, of course. So hopefully the 2 mech in. That's gonna be every Wednesday at. Go back to our little. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, it's the Twitch within Twitch. I opened Twitch again. There he is. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Let me get some wrapping up music playing here.
Oh, you mean
We'll do a little Q&A.
You're kind of jamming out in this Cavaquino?
Yeah, we have a special Quavaquino, aka ukulele, attack ready for you guys. That you'll hopefully see when things get tight. But we now are reading. All right, Salty Joe's got a question. We got a question from Salty Joe Fries. What can we do you for, Salty Joe Fries?
Yeah.
Pull it back to-
What is this question?
Back to the open Twitch chat.
I'd love to hear it.
What was Salty's question? I can't see it right now.
What does John use to keep his hair shiny like that?
Salty, I
shoulders.
use Dove for Men shampoo. It's a moisturizer shampoo.
Does
You
it
can
have
find it at any supermarket.
all 4 essential moisturizers in it?
It does, yes. It's in a gray bottle. You're welcome for that tip.
I need to get better. I don't know. I'll have some going away music for us next time. What do we have here? Ominous and danger music, battle music. Yokana Cavaquano. Yeah, we're gonna play as Cavaquano. We're gonna have Kano play us out with his Cavaquano.
Yeah, our characters can die. When I was close to getting knocked out, and then I would have had a chance of my character dying and then having to make a new character.
Yeah, you can absolutely die. Depends on how good you are at decision making most of the time. But sometimes shit happens. You get crit hard enough, and that's the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Encore almost died, but she only ended up breaking 11 ribs.
Only 11 ribs.
Yeah, only 11 ribs.
Oh, this going away is real loud. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Really jamming on that Cavaquano.
What happens, man?
What's up, Air Lizard? You came 3.5 hours too late, Air Lizard. You missed us. But we just played our first D&D stream. You can catch us next time at same time, 9:00 p.m. Eastern, between 9 and 9:30.
Yeah, we're gonna do that on Wednesdays. Also, tomorrow we're gonna be doing Smash again, like the usual. Be on here tomorrow at 9:00. I'm sure you will wanna join us then, Air Lizard.
Tomorrow, 9:00.
For some more Smash Bros.
Got some Smash Bros coming your way.
But this is the Wednesday stream from here on out until further notice.
And I want to give a shout out to Xenon Quark 996 for that follow earlier. Didn't see it, but now I do. Much love, friend. Our only follower of the night. Bless your heart.
Yes, thank you
Sounds
very
the man.
much.
You got an Xbox One, Air Lizard? Is this a new development?
What does that have to do with anything? Like,
He just wants to tell us he's got an Xbox One.
well,
Yeah,
that's great, Air.
If you have enough charisma, can you talk your way out of a fight? Yes.
It's
Sometimes.
doable.
It's doable, except when Habroni starts punching someone in the
Yeah,
middle of the
totally.
street.
The
Like how I
Brony
talked our way out
bashed
of
his face.
the tavern and everything with the guard, and like we were scot free until Habroni starts assaulting someone in public.
Right. It's doable.
No, that guy started yelling.
Because you were punching him in the face.
I punched him to
Oh no, you
stop
threatened.
to make him
threatened him
stop
first.
yelling, and then at that point, we were caught.
Yoshi BB, and assassinating people from behind, it's possible, but it's one of those things that requires rolling pretty well because you're trivializing the fact that that character would normally take like 5 or 6 attacks to actually be killed, and just killing them in one hit. So it requires a couple of rolls to make possible. You have to do well on those.
There is the rogue class where they do significantly more damage if they attack you from behind.
Right.
So if you're a rogue, you have sneak attack dice, which just make your damage obscene.
And yeah, Yoshi, it also matters on like the circumstances. Like if you have a blade to someone's throat, like during like the event, then you can sometimes just slit his throat, and the DM will just let you do that, depending on the situation.
Yeah,
always.
depending on how much HP that the person has, you'd have to make a check to like grapple him and put the blade on his throat in the first place. So it's never like simple, but you can do it. I think that anything is possible. It just requires being creative with the mechanics in the game. And same with talking your way out of a fight. Like that trivializes the whole fight. So you want to make sure that like some roll checks are made, ability checks. Make sure everyone can try to feel involved in that whole ordeal. If it's just one guy who talks down an entire the fight that was planned for the session, it could make it a little bit more for everyone else. So maybe the guy can cause one, like Devit, he's our charismatic guy, and he caused one of the guards to run away. Like that's one thing that you can do. But make all of them run away, then nobody else really gets to have fun with that. So that's always something you need. Oh. You don't only play Smash in Left 4 Dead. This is new, Air Lizard. We'll be doing this on Wednesday nights. So you can stop hating.
All right. Well, any other questions?
No, clicking any closing statements. Does it matter if you choose to attack a certain body part in a fight? I allow that. It requires a better roll. So if you're like, I want to attack his arm, I might say, okay, but instead of rolling it might take a 14 to hit him normally, it would take a 16 or 17 to hit his arm. If you want to hit his neck, it might require a 19 or a 20. So it just makes the difficulty, you'll do more damage if you land it, but it requires a better roll.
Yeah, you think about it like if you're in an actual fight, if you're trying to attack an area that people are going to be more likely to defend first, then yeah, it's going to be harder to hit that. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the Dungeons and Toads stream, we would love it if you guys came and talked to us about it, talked about D&D, any questions regarding that, general discussion, whatever. Doesn't have to be questions in our community topic, Dungeons and Toads. Check that out. Talk about it with us there. Comments on the developments in the game. What's going to happen to the crew, the tunnel rats? Is Oaksu going to make it out of there alive? Is this plan a good plan? Is it wise? Just roll up in armor and maybe give your input. What are your thoughts? What's the plan be?
Yeah, we and just a reminder, we do this. We're gonna do this every Wednesday, 9:00, and we also do Smash on Thursdays at 9:00.
Yoshi BB, that's correct. Everything depends on rolls. That's pretty much what the game's based around. A lot of D&D, much like other pen and paper RPGs, you roll to determine how well you do things. Basically, you can do pretty much anything, and you roll to determine how well you do it.
Well, that's quite nice of you, Air Lizard.
All right.
Where did you find this music?
Am I playing music still? I can't even hear my own
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
The music I think stopped. I don't know why. It went dark. I
Well,
can't
I
hear it.
still hear music.
I still hear the
Oh, now it just stopped.
I think the music's off. We're wrapping it up. Skype's about to shut us down pretty soon too. So we're gonna head out, guys. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thanks for spending your time, even though we couldn't interact with you the whole time. We hope that you understand. We'll have this uploaded on YouTube. If you missed the episode, Air Lizard, you can watch it on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends. We'll be uploading every episode to YouTube from this point forward. Hopefully, it'll be up by tomorrow. So check it out. I'll post it on the Dungeons and Toads topic as well. So please give that a look, and we'll see you guys next time on episode 2 of Dungeons and Toads.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.
All right, see you later, guys. Tune in next time. If you haven't followed, follow so you can catch us next time. And we'll hate you if you don't. We'll hate your guts. All right, see you later.
Later.
peace.